Hello and welcome to Level Down Girls for a very special episode. That means instead of like chill, fun, jaunty stuff, we talk about death. If kids' TV shows have anything to tell me when I say it's a very special episode. Something bad happened in real life, and we feel that it's our responsibility to talk to you about it. Which is, good. I'm glad. What's Mr. Rogers' show actually called? Neighbor my head.
I've never seen it. Don't
Anyway, I'm really excited because we're playing some more Arcade Spirits and we're gonna finish it. And I love this game so much, and I'm not excited for it to be done, but I'm excited to see what happens, where it goes next. So it's been a couple of weeks. But last time we played this, Francine died.
Yes. And he got shot in the leg.
Yeah, but, Francine died, and it was, like, gut-wrenching and terrible. And then Dekonami took over, the Funplex. And Ari got real depressed and needed all of their friends to pull him out of it.
For a wake intervention.
For a wake intervention.
We're seeing a wake intervention conspiracy.
Yeah. And, Ari has amazing friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started their own, arcade. It's got a restaurant attached. Might not be the best idea.
With the help of Hansa.
Yeah. Hansa. That's right. And, Hamza.
Hamza, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the restaurant may not be the best, but the best idea, and most financially sound idea. But if it hits, Dekonami where it hurts, then it's probably worth it. Then we got shot. But it's probably fine. Did anything else happen?
We have a week to make the place better for the,
Yeah.
Whilst all this shit was happening in the opening day, we had a critic, an arcade critic come in, who was the mom of the kid who thought, was like, no, my kid's not a liar. He's never a liar. He's a good boy. And it's like, oh my god, oh my god, parent, stop it.
But
every parent thinks their kid's infallible.
I was talking about this last night, and the amount of stuff they must have made, amount of content they must have made, because you didn't have to piss her off.
No.
You didn't have to make any of those choices. Like, someone fucked with the streaming addition to the arcade machines, which we put there. So whatever we chose, there was like a dialogue for it being fucked with by the what are they called? The ghosts?
Yeah.
No, but there's a name for them.
I forgot.
Anyway. I'm excited, so let's jump into it. For Chapter 8, Kill Screen. Not at all terrifying, right? No.
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 Go left, press load.
That's fine. I already pushed the button. What happened?
You press return.
Yeah, but what? Oh. Which apparently just starts the level?
Yeah, good enough.
It's the distant future year of 20XX, and... Oh, let me get water.
Your mouse pad.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'd be lucky to make it to 20XX plus 1 at this rate. That's a weird way of doing it, but I don't know how else you'd do it. I've had my strand of fate twist back and forth so often it feels like it could snap at any moment. Mired in depression and the supposed family curse, and then lifted up by my amazing time at the Funplex, slammed back down by Dekonami, raised up again by the Arcade Spirits project, and now descending further due to a series of bad coincidences accumulating in a Pier 6 brawl in which I got shot. But today I'm back, back to arcade spirits, ready to work despite being on crutches. Big mood. Normally I have to mentally filter out the beeps and boops of Busy Arcade, but not today. Aside from our regulars, nobody's here. Not exactly the sight I wanted to see on my grand return after heroically taking a bullet to the leg. I used to be an arcade owner like you, and then I took a bullet to the leg.
I'm gonna be back.
What you doing? Okay. Do you mind if I keep going, or?
Yeah.
We're 3 days into this ambitious experiment, and it's already looking like a bust. Even more reprieve from Miss Stefan. Sorry, excuse me a second. I'm all blocked up. Still getting over this cold. I'm really sorry. Even with a reprieve from Miss Stefan, we couldn't hush the event up completely. The news of gang violence at local arcade spread over social media like wildfire. Gavin had filled me in on all the details I missed while I was passed out. By the time the cops got here, both gangs were long gone, and the ghost monsters, wiped our security footage on the way out the door. No arrests made, no evidence remaining. The only plus side? Still, our ghost monsters apparently never came back. But even without them actively causing problems, a single day managed to smash our reputation. It's just so... I'm the one with bleeped up here.
Yeah.
The entire situation is completely bleeped up. I put my fist through a wall of rage, if not for the fact that I have to pay for drywall replacement myself. I mean, punching walls, it's a bit, male ego bullshit. Those damn kids and their gangland throwdown ruined everything, even without Defense Nuclear review looming over us. We're still losing. I don't honestly know how we can recover from this. If we could only get the good word out, somehow correct the PR disaster. I'm seated behind the ticket desk, with my crutches propped up nearby, light duty only for a week minimum, doctor's orders. I tried to mentally detangle this mess. Hey Iris, are we... Yes, we're still trending negatively on social media, like the last 7 times you asked. Any luck of our security camera footage then? Anything that we could give to the police? It might help our public image to have some point blame at. Nope, it's totally wiped and my file recovery systems failed. I guess that's to be expected when going up against cyber criminals. Like they've even avoided bad press from the shooting. I haven't spotted the word ghost monsters in any of the articles I found about the attack. It's like, they're ghosts. Well, not literally ghosts, I just mean they clean their tracks very effectively. Yeah, I get that. We don't see them in the corporeal form. We did see them in their corporeal form, remember? They could be poltergeists. Poltergeists can take corporeal form, right? Yeah. Or they could be possessing teenagers. But probably not. At least that whole mess seems to be behind us. Now we just need to dig our way out of this hole. I sigh heavily as the burden sinks into my lungs. And before I can go on further, I hear footsteps approaching me. I lock my phone and pocket it before seeing who it is.
Greetings, friends.
It is I, Hamza, here to discuss matters of great importance with my good friend and worthy ally, Arikeda.
Hi, Hamza.
I sense a distinct lack of energy in your greeting, likely due to the sorrowful state after being shot.
Hobbling along on crutches isn't fun, but no, that's not the problem.
Regardless, you must always face the day with fire and purpose, Arikeda.
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
Only with an absolute will of iron, strong and resilient against that which assails you, can you achieve absolute victory in the world of arcade games.
Pardon my lack of, fire. Just wondering how to deal with this reputation situation.
This displeases Hamza.
Indeed, these foul miscreants truly soared our trousers of decency on an opening day. Such misbegotten youth must pay for their insolence. What is your cunning plan for completely, utterly destroying them?
I was thinking more along the lines of a PR campaign to rebuild public trust.
Far less exciting, but Hamza would assist in any way possible.
It's time to crush them once we've rebuilt.
You hold within your tremendous power of persuasion. Hamza has witnessed this firsthand. Your people's skills are unmatched.
Perfection.
Believe in me who believes in you, and strike forth into this world and re-establish our business as one of sublime arcade majesty.
Right, so like, advertising or something?
Hamza suspects you require a grander statement than some mere billboard. The violent incident made a splash. You, my friend, must make a tsunami, one which will wash away the blood and leave us clean. Ah, if only such opportunity would simply walk through those doors and lay its bounty before us, this could be a simpler matter.
Hold that fort. We've got a customer. Hello, welcome to... Ah!
Good morning!
Ah! That's not what I was expecting.
Look at Hamza's expression. Ah, good day, mister. Hold on, I'm trying to come up with your name. Hudson? Harrison? Something
Oh.
starting with a H?
Ugh! The slight.
Please excuse Hamza, Arcada. I must return to my kitchen to be forcibly restrained by my chefs, lest I commit a crime against humanity. What an eccentric fellow.
You get just the right level of smarm for this fuck. I stood there in silence and shock, trying to tell myself this was just a bad fever dream from my wound, but no such luck. This was 100% real. I watch as Deco takes a look around the arcade, his smug grin ever present. I see his eyebrow arch as he takes note of the people, or rather the lack of people here playing games.
Such a shame.
God.
Such a shame.
Can't say I'm surprised in the slightest. Why would anyone want to come to such a mediocre arcade when the premium Deco's Palace experience is available to them? I'd estimate you have maybe a month at best before you close down. I'm looking forward to purchasing this land. Maybe I'll make it a fun zone or just a parking lot. Yes, a parking lot. I shall call it the Cada Memorial Parking Lot. It'll be a fitting tribute.
Woof! I'm not dead yet.
You open that arcade in the middle of gang territory. It's a reasonable assumption you'll collect a few more bullets along the way.
Did we make that choice?
You didn't choose where to... Got it.
Okay. No, can't handle this. Not today. What do you want, Mr. Nami? If you need tokens, the change machine's over there. Ho ho ho! Go Ari!
A pity, is it not?
Tokens? How quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh?
That's a choice. Neither of those would be more difficult than the other to implement. In fact, you could probably implement swipe cards for cheaper. This was a purposeful choice.
Sadly, I'm not here to play any of your antiques. Rather resembles a 1980X junkyard in here. Doesn't it? All these obsolete games that have no one truly cares about?
No. I'm here to make one final offer. This is against my better judgment, given the bad blood between us. But let it not be said that Deco Nami is an unforgiving or cruel person.
That's not what your expression's saying there, dude.
If you sign over ownership of this arcade to me, I'll spare careers. Yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf. I'm sure I can find something for them to do at one of my facilities. You should count yourself lucky I'm even willing to do this. You get an opportunity few others who cross me are ever offered. If you don't agree to my terms, I'll stand idle and watch as everything burns down around you. You have my word on that.
Look, this guy is not a magnanimous, I don't know how to say words, fellow. He's, if he's offering it, it's because he thinks he's getting something out of it. And maybe it's just like, finally breaking us. But maybe he's actually scared that we're gonna, hit him where it hurts. Deco has severe cat face.
Hello, Lizzie.
Okay, obviously I want to say no to this fabulous offer. But at what point do I cut my losses? Miss Francine believed in James, but she also believed in practicality and trade-offs. Am I ready to give up everything so that I have something resembling a future? I'm not
What
giving up
is-
my dreams. Not for this fuck. I could... burgers before I'd work for this fuck. And like, even if we did work for him, imagine he'd use all of his time crushing our dreams. He'd be like, Naomi, perfect. We've got these old arcade machines. We need them torn apart for scrap. Harvest all the metal from them. And none of them would go for it, so it's not like I'd be doing it for them. No one here would be like, oh yes, let's go work for Naomi. They'd all rather quit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a selfish decision to not give up my dreams. It's the right thing to do. Of course I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end? I think we gotta go.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but Arcade Spirits is my dream. The dream I share with all of my friends. There's no way I can sell out that dream. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline.
I see. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'd say I admire your dedication and optimism, but honestly, I don't. Real life rarely rewards the optimist. Until you learn how to approach life in pragmatic fashion, I'm afraid you're destined for failure time and time again.
I hear you, but working for you would be like putting my face in the dirt and being like, hey, come, like, put your foot on this and, like, rub my face into the dirt. But, like, every day for minimum wage. Like, literally, any other job would be better than working for this fuck.
But, as you like, it's your decision to make.
So be it.
I guess I'll just have to settle for buying the burnout husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you. I think you underestimate the damage being associated with the criminal element can do, Miss Mexcada. It's enough to ruin even the mightiest of arcades. Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return, and they'll make matters far worse for you.
And immediately I take notice, because how does he know that they're the ghost monsters?
Because I've been to his arcade. Remember? As we saw a chick.
Yeah, but how does he know that they were here? He wasn't here, and it didn't make the papers. Play it cold, don't let on, just test the waters. Oh, really? Ghost monsters? I thought the gang was called Lovely Chainsaw or something.
A foolish fool.
Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after the absurd ancient video game reference. Of all the childish, immature...
He shakes it off quickly enough, refocusing on me.
But enough banter. I believe I'll take my leave. I'll not see you again, Minxcada. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little remains of you. Good day.
Once he's out of earshot, I'm well beyond the confines of the arcade to pull out my phone to verify something. Alright, you checked the news arcades about the shooting, right? Oh yes, I've analyzed them all. Do you need to pull up a specific one? Just confirm something for me. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right? Yes, seems Sue's friends are very good at covering their tracks. Why? This is it. This is the chance we need. Admittedly, it's a slim chance, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. Message everyone. I'm calling in another Wake Intervention Spursy. Hooray! Ooh, you're all fired up! Okay, message sent. Like, everyone's helped to fill in gaping holes in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. It's time for one last-ditch effort to save Arcade Spirits. Hold on. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm just gonna be right back for a second while I do that.
I'm not cutting that out because it's too short.
Alright, that is not better. In fact, that might be worse. Alright, whatever. We'll be fine. Everything is fine. Hamza's restaurant in the back of the arcade made for an ideal gathering place. See, another scene here. They must have written so much content in different places. Also, this looks rad. I'm not sure about the artwork.
I like the bar stools.
Oh yeah, they're not.
I like a backrest when I'm eating.
Your boss stools are great, especially when like, they're definitely not wheelchair accessible either.
No.
But the booths are.
Yeah.
But there's only so many booths, and they get occupied by families really quickly. But I love the color scheme. It's got, like, just the right, like, arcade kitsch versus, like, swanky fancy. Hamza's restaurant in the back of the arcade made for an ideal gathering place. We picked out one of the largest tables, somewhere we could easily speak to each other.
Calm has returned once more.
Ah, there we go.
After the very sight of Dekonami caused a red mist of rage to descend upon Hamza.
Revel in the splendor.
Can Hamza interest anyone in knowing the finest spicy buffalo wings, or perhaps a diet soda?
I'm good, thanks. Oh, I do, Juniper. Sure, I'll have a soda. Yum. That was it. This is where we'd make our last stand. Looked around the room at everyone. At all my friends, I nodded to them determinedly. Okay, I know things are rough, but I've got it. Let's say a good 60 to 80% of a plan for how we can turn things around. Like, we can agree what happened wasn't our fault, yes? Someone else screwed us over? Every problem we faced could be tracked back to them.
The Ghostmasters and lovely chainsaw may be to blame, but the court of public opinion puts the blame squarely on our shoulders. Our venue is tainted by their actions. We can cry foul all we like, but if there's even a chance of violence returning to our doorstep, it'll keep customers away. It's a real bummer. We haven't even seen any families here since opening day. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere that's known for being dangerous.
Actually, I wasn't talking about the gang. Today I learned who our true enemy is, and that person is Dekonami. Dun dun dun!
Dekonami.
The beast that wears human skin. Yes, surely he is to blame. Hamza is admittedly uncertain as to how, but Hamza is also perfectly willing to go along with this idea.
Earlier, when he was taunting me, he slipped. He mentioned the ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers kept their noses clean. They left us with no proof that they were even involved, thanks to our security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go after them. The news didn't identify them. So, how did Deco know about them? Answer: Deco hired the ghost monsters to ruin an opening day. Ooh.
What?
Seriously?
In hindsight, we should have been obvious. I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. Far too many coincidences to be otherwise, and the fact that they only started wrecking havoc once Mr. Fame showed up to bear witness. I can see what you're throwing down, Ari. Sure, and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde. They were very nice and friendly. And then Mr. Fame showed, and... Oh my gosh, wait, do you think Mr. Fame is involved?
Considering she's willing to hold back her review, I don't think she's knowingly involved, but Deco may have gotten when she'd be showing up and took advantage.
What if?
But you don't think Deco would stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us, would he?
Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. Of course he'll try and ruin our opening day. I don't think I've heard Naomi cuss before. The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some sort of weird gentlemanly respect for a fellow elder business owner. But to Dekonami, Ari is basically pond scum. Thanks?
To be fair, I doubt he orchestrated the bullet-riddled finale of the evening. That pushes plausibility. True, he wouldn't have even needed a shooting to ruin us. Making a review alone would have done the job. Being us even slightly associated with a gang would have been awful. Mr. Fame reported us as a hotbed of teenage chaos, a living reenactment of Lord of the Flies. It spelled doom even without a bullet flying around. I guess we're lucky she got our review back. The problem is, we have no proof of this, do we? No way to tie Deco back to Ghost Monsters other than him slipping up and mentioning them to Ari. I doubt he even admitted this on record.
Ari hasn't been able to dig up any digital evidence. All is our eyewitness testimony, which should be enough to warrant some investigation. But for some reason, that doesn't seem to be enough for the police.
I'm yawning.
Oh.
I know a few of local cops and how they think. If they're not looking into the ghost monsters, odds are they're actually looking into the ghost monsters quietly. Which really doesn't help us in clearing our name.
It's too much to hope that Deco simply confesses to orchestrating the incident which ruined us.
Come on!
Ugh, that slimy bastard's not getting away with this. I'll beat the truth out of him if I have to.
As amusing as that would be, I would
A
suggest...
little bit. 2 Hams in there.
Yeah. As amusing as that would be, I would suggest it. Love, we need to be smart about this and undermine him rather than take the direct approach. You mentioned having most of a plan, Ari? Care to elaborate?
Well, if Deco won't confess his sins, we need the next best thing. We need his henchmen to flip on him. See, I sense some tension from Deco about the ghost monsters. He called them childish and immature. There may be some bad blood between them. How about we break up their partnership? My plan is to track down the ghost monsters, get them to turn on their employee, and confess to their crimes. Once the media hears it from Sue herself, that the incident was all thanks to Deco's scheming, it'll clear the good name of Arcade Spirit. Sue was in here trying to order food, but couldn't because her card wouldn't go through, because Deco didn't pay her.
Yeah. No, Deco cut off the card. The card was declined.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't no money, the card was cancelled.
Oh, shit. So Deco is probably extorting them.
Yeah.
Rather than paying them.
Yeah.
He's probably, doing weird stuff to fuck up their money and... This plan is foolproof. I'm haunted with a myriad of blank stares and blinks. Don't everybody congratulate me all at once now. Okay, so this isn't really me criticizing, but your plan, kinda sucks. My water. I brought it over here.
Might get sick.
You want us to track down a bunch of hackers we already can't find, and then ask them politely to betray the guy who's paying them a lot of money? Between this and the shooting, I'm worried your health insurance premiums are about to go through the roof, Ari. That's why I said it was about maybe 60% of a good plan. You definitely said more
80.
than that. Excuse me. Look, we don't have a lot of options, people. Right now, the only ones who can save us are the ones who ruined us, Deco and Sue. I'm confident that if I can find Sue and talk to her, I can get her to see reason.
It's true, Ari. It's true. Ari was willing to give him another chance and hear out this side of the things before. Sue really seems to like arcade spirits. If there's some disagreement between her and Deco about our arcade, that could be why.
Exactly. I think I can get through to her if I try. This hinges on our ability to find Sue, find an unfindable bunch of ghosts, ones Iris even can't track down. And that's where all you come in. All options on the table. I want to hear your ideas for how we find Deco's hired goons. Let's fill in the other 40% of my plan and make it happen. And awkward glances back and forward is all I get in return. I get why they're concerned. This is the slimmest of hopes, the narrowest of margins. You said 60%! I'm asking them to follow me on a hunch. But I know this can be done. I know I can get Sue to give up the dirt we need to clear our name. Heck, some days it feels like all I do is talk my way through problems. It's best my one special skill. I'm gonna rely on it for this final conflict. Now if we could just find her. For that I need help, and that means I need to motivate them like a true leader would. I look around and see the best and brightest this arcade world has to offer. Engineers, thinkers, problem solvers, brilliant minds. Deco is ruled by his spite and his bitterness. We can be smarter than that. Better than that. We can find a way to turn his weaknesses against him. Find an unfindable gang? I think we can do it. Unseat an arcade tyrant? I know we can do it. All I need from you is to take this seriously and lend me your aid. Work the problem with me. Are you ready?
You know what? I've solved coffee challenges before, so this will be a piece of cake. Obviously, I'm ready and willing to take on this task. You need only ask. It'll be a complicated dance, but I'm willing to step into the beat of success.
This is the Val voice crew. Oh boy, we got points for all of them.
Yeah.
Everyone nods in agreement, and I can even see some smiles start to appear. We're all on board. Now, just to determine the how of the plan. Decision: fighting the ghost monsters.
Perhaps.
At risk of stunning the obvious, why don't we talk to the police about this? They've proven unhelpful so far, but if we go down to the station and fully explain the situation, we may be able to gain the information we need. I feel this would be reasonable, steady course of action.
Oh, I see.
I'm not certain about throwing up and asking for them to open their files to us, but you're correct. The police would have the information we need. Except cybercrime is a sticky situation. You have to control leaks. To look into the ghost monsters, they won't just tell us outright. The key is talking to the right people. I know most of the cops at Ben and Matt's donut shop by name, and I know one friendly officer that will help us.
Nope, no way.
Why get the cops involved? You already know someone who's got an axe to grind against Sue and her buddies, or rather, a chainsaw.
That's right, Queen Bee. You can ask the lovely Chainsaw Gang. They'll be easier to find and would probably be thrilled to divulge all dirt they have on the Ghostbusters. Or carve us up with switchblades. Could go either way.
They did shoot Ari. I'll admit, it's a super gutsy move, but if we pull it off, we don't need to involve the authorities at all. Plus, since Ari's staying behind, they won't get gunned down again. Yay?
Double yay! This whole situation is a bit too sticky for my liking. Cops and robbers? No thank you. Although the alternative I'm about to suggest may be stickier still.
Here you get a little bit Australian, but I can't like it.
At first, meet the ghost monster at Deco Palace, yes? I first met the ghost monster at Deco Palace, yes? They're regulars there. So we investigate Deco's palace to find someone who knows Sue and her mates.
That was my thought of how we're gonna get this done.
If we can find a good friend of hers, make them understand why we need to speak to Sue.
I've not done a load yet.
While we're already on somewhat good terms with Sue, thanks to Ari remaining diplomatic about all this, we should keep that going.
I'm pretty sure if I showed my face at Deco's palace, it'd get mashed into paste by his private security guns. But my face wouldn't. Deco doesn't know me. I was Funplex adjacent rather than a Funplex regular.
And I think the last time I set foot in Deco's palace was years ago, so I could wander freely with Juniper.
Yeah, we could slip in and around, ask about, and slip in and ask around about Sue without anybody even noticing.
I say this as a kindly shining and as an honest appeal to those who may know her. What could be more cordial?
What are we missing? It's probably not going to be
Jokey.
funny. It's not going to be a jokey way.
It's gonna be Naomi and who's left?
Okay, but how do you find
Naomi and
someone
Hunter.
jokily?
Definitely.
If she's got a single friend in that place, I'll find them. It's a daring mission in enemy territory, but for you, Ari, I'll do it.
Yep, Naomi.
What are you looking at me for? I don't have any ideas. You could try Googling TM for her accounts. I'm reasonably sure Iris already tried that. Iris? Yep, I even used Yahoo TM, Bing TM, Alta Vista Bing, and Webcrawler TM. Does Alta Vista even still exist?
Maybe.
I have no idea what half of those are. Okay, but that's not really what I meant. I mean checking online forums for arcade enthusiasts. She loves arcades, right? She may have an account there. I've been rejoining online communities lately to try and open up like-minded folks and socialize a bit more on my own terms. She's gotta be lurking on one of those places. Oh wait, I know! If we can't passively search for her, we can actively call her out. As much as I hate internet trolls, they do get results. If we taunt... okay, I get it. The ghost monsters online, well, in positive, Sue's the sort of person who looks herself up constantly, right?
A winner is you.
Of course! And with my help, we can establish fake accounts to spread the message so far and wide she can't miss it. I'd suggest we use public internet access point to keep it from being chased back to Arcade Spirit Cell. Ooh, road trip! Road trip! That's hard to do in, Jennifer's, Iris's cadence. I can tell from Gavin wincing that he's not a fan. But he's not a fan of Iris in general, so...
Good work.
I like this plan, Miss Naomi. It's perfect, it's pretty quirky, but it just might work. Oh, I did say I wanted options. Loving the cops after the semi-shady things we've done is risky, so is provoking a rival gang of armed hooligans. So is infiltrating Deco's palace. So is Okay, posting a few troll messages online isn't that risky given how many social media companies actually adore trolls and nurture them for advertising dollars. Pretty good at my Sue. What's the best path forward? But before I can decide, Juniper's raising her hand. All of these sound great, but Ari, you're still recovering from an injury. The less moving around you do, the more likely you'll heal nice and quick. You can't go gallivanting around the city chasing down rumors about the ghost monsters today. I'm just on crutches. I'm not in an iron lung or anything. I'm still mobile. Light duty only. Doctor's orders, remember? But they have a solution to this conundrum. It's simple and super effective. Let us do it for you. You've had to take on all these problems since joining Funplex by yourself. Why not step back and let us handle this one? Well, okay, but I need to be there when we finally confront Sue. Well, you're out and about, I guess. I'll get some rest, so I'm ready for tonight. Sound good? I'll do the save here. Sounds good. These are my friends. I trust them entirely. Now the only question is, which plan do I want to give my RA seal of approval? Oh! We get all of them. I thought we were gonna have some crossed out. I reckon this is, I mean, I know it's the plan that I thought of before they listed their plans.
It's a game.
But this one's gonna piss them off the least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this would be kind of rad to do.
Yeah, but you're not sure if you get to see any of it, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, just, I'm still a little bit sick. I didn't realize quite how difficult this would be until I started. 37 minutes in and I'm already pretty dizzy. Could you put on the kettle for me? And we're still live. Could you actually make me a tea?
I need you talking about 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay, could you throw a tea bag into a mug? There's one up there. I'll keep going until it gets to your roll, though.
Yorkshire?
Yeah. I think our best bet is to keep things quiet. Not involve the police or criminals. And not troll the internet. Just ask around some of Sue's friends. Juniper, Percy, you two head off Deco's palace and see what you can learn. It's less likely to backfire. Worse, you get arrested for loitering around the place, or you get your butts kicked by security, I guess.
Right, we'd best move along then.
You can count on me, Ari. I miss Francie. Francie would know what to do. That's right. You can count on me. Always. Oh! We're switching narrators! Ari and I have been friends for years, and I would be BFFs for many years to come. I knew I'd be by their side forever and a day. Okay, so I wouldn't be by their side today. I'll be at Deco's palace, looking for clues, like a teenage mystery sleuth. But I was in their side in spirit. Ari is always solving all these problems for their other friends at the arcade, always going on crazy adventures and getting in trouble. All while I stayed on the sidelines. But now it's time for Juniper's Day in the sun. Well, Juniper's Day under the fluorescent light tube lighting anyway. I've never been to Deco's palace before. I went to Las Vegas once though, and this place very much resembled a bad off-strip casino. A pulsating light flashing everywhere, the constant chirps from the games, and not to mention the heavy smell like greasy fried chicken.
Not a pleasant aroma, is it? I noticed you wrinkling your nose.
I don't really like junk food. I mean, it's all you consume when you're poor and don't have much free time, but I prefer cooking proper meals myself, you know? Social commentary there. Cheapest food is not good for you, and it's fucked up.
Yep.
Ooh, dropping pain.
It hasn't dropped rings in a while.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good lately.
Just like jiggle the...
Jiggle the doodad.
Not that I'm supposed to mean anything.
There's not your frames in a long time. Are these empty? These three
Yeah.
put away? Yeah.
No, not the white one. Oh, leave the white one. I'll drink it later. Because I like cold coffee because I'm gross.
Is it still drum frames?
Yeah. Should I take the stream offline and put it back online?
Give it a few minutes.
Alright, we're just gonna pause for a second. See if this clears up. There we go. Not sure what happened there. Bleeps and bloops. Oh, I'm back again. Oh, I'm back
I've
again.
not dropped frames in a long time.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to push through. See what happens. Seems better now.
Seems stable. Ah, but the target demographic of Deco's Palace adores anything deep fried and uncoated in sugar, you see? So, have you given any thoughts to how we'll track down somebody who knows our elusive ghosty friends, then?
Simple. It's the process of elimination. We're looking for teenagers, right? So we can rule out any kids or adults here. Plus, some of our friends are delinquents. We'll find some young miscreants and we'll find our contact.
So you're suggesting we wander up to random dangerous-looking teenagers and just start asking them?
Correctamundo.
It's foolproof.
Yes, well, if I may suggest something a bit more rigorous in terms of scientific approach. Before Sue and her friends started running wild at Arcade Spirit, seemed to express an interest in my Mr. Moopy game. Apparently Deco's Palace is a version of the game that she'd already mastered, one of which is strikingly different.
Percy's not gonna like this.
I think I should start my search there. Perhaps a fellow Moopy aficionado would recognize Sue and be willing to talk about her.
Okay, you hang around Moopy, I'll poke around elsewhere and see what I can find. Text me if you hit pay dirt.
Very well, I'll be in touch.
What's pay dirt?
You know what pay dirt is?
No?
The term? It's just if you hit gold. It's equivalent to hitting gold. The term.
Gotcha. I would have guessed it was the opposite.
No. Equivalent to hitting gold.
Pengy Mania. Win big. Ticket prizes.
500 bonus!
Whoever designed all of this has like a strong disdain for redemption games and like this modern game. A few of them are actually alright, but like a lot of them like this are just so fucking cynical.
Turn when you to tea.
Huh?
Turn when you get a tea.
Oh, did you pour it already?
Yeah, whenever.
About 3 minutes.
So, how long from now?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Like, I don't actually mind like the giant fruit ninja screen. Like when kids play that, they seem to be genuinely having a lot of fun. But these bullshit,
Yeah.
and like anything like this, which is like 10 seconds of game for $2. And then, wait. Oh, weird. Look, Deco's Palace is a full bar, just like in the same room. And those are, pokies, I think.
Yep. Look like bookies.
Like from here on in, it's like
Adults.
for grown-ups.
Yeah.
And then an hour passed with nothing. I asked around, but either nobody had heard of Sue, or he kind of went quiet and made an excuse to leave after I mentioned her name. I thought about, like, chasing down some of the folks who seem to know something, but maybe I'm just not gutsy enough. I don't get it. Ari makes these sort of things look so easy. I thought we'd just roll up to Deco's Palace, find someone who looks cyberpunky, and get the info. Bing, bang, boom, done. Instead, I'm nursing a watery iced tea at a soda fountain and poking at a basket of french fries after complaining about greasy junk food, of course.
Well, do you?
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I was asking if you wanted a refill on your iced tea.
Oh, no, I'm good. Hey, do you know a young woman named Sue by any chance? About this tall, lavender hair, like Smoopy?
I have Alec Hospital to attend to, excuse me.
Well, poop butts. Maybe I've struck out. I'll admit I didn't have much of a plan going into this one. I never had much of a plan, really. Ooh, tea.
Yeah, the tin is
Yeah, when you... At the tail end of whatever you do. I couldn't even work up the nerve to leave that awful job until Ari gave me the approval. Like, I couldn't lay out my own plan for my life. Being an independent artist is hard work, but at least now I have something resembling a plan for my life. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I think that's why I admire Ari. Okay, so they need a nudge now, and then they have to get moving. But once they do, they lead out. Nothing stands in their way. I need that kind of energy if I'm gonna succeed today. I need to not just sit on my butt eating french fries. I gotta get out there and make this happen. A notification on my phone snatches my attention just as I'm getting out of off my bar stool. And now we do the... Do you want me to do your lines or should I wait?
Wait there a second. Milk?
Yeah, and honey.
Okay. Just squirt it.
Just a squirt.
Wait for the honey.
On top of the microwave, where we keep our condiments. Condiments? They're not condiments. Spreads.
They're not covenants, of course. You said covenant.
I said condiment.
You said covenant, one of those two.
Let's go to the action replay.
Chad, can you back me up next to the covenant?
They said I didn't.
Is that Lizzie talking?
Yeah, definitely chat delays that short. Including typing. That's... Okay, cool. Make sure to stir it through. Or else it's on the bottom, and then you get like one really sweet bit at the bottom.
Go?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm getting tea because Lexi's sick and she wants a warm drink to...
It's also really good when you're doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, warm drinks are good for talking. So it's just water as well. It's a little full, so sorry. I shouldn't make them too full. Sorry.
Oh.
Possible lead. Meet me at the movie game.
That's not what you click.
That's
Nope.
you.
And this is it. My time to shine. Let's make it happen, Juniper. It takes a second for me to get there. I can see Percy standing near some weird touchscreen version of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. We've seen her before.
Yeah,
Is she the one we didn't help?
maybe. Dunno.
She's being played by a little kid standing on a step stool.
I did it! I did it!
You want me to do?
Yeah.
And if you hit the button, it makes the wizard man eat all the dots.
Impressive. You got a wonderful timing, Miss Tia.
Thank you.
Thanks, mister.
Ah, Miss Tia. This is my friend, Miss Juniper. Juniper, Miss Tia was telling me all about her best friend, Miss Sue.
Aw,
What?
she was?
Definitely.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I see. Sue, right. Okay, this isn't what I expected. I figured any friend of Sue's had to be some rough and tough tumble punk, not like a cute little package of smiles and sunshine. How does the leader of a gang of thugs end up with friends of a kindergartner?
She looks 8! That's not a kindergartner!
Okay.
Last time I said kindergartners, it was like 8 and 9-year-olds.
Okay, but this is just Juniper and Ari's internal dialogue. We don't know they're actually kindergartners.
That's fair.
Like, when... At a certain point, if you don't interact with kids a lot, like, anyone from age 2 to, like, 10 all kind of blur into one.
Or kindergartners.
Yeah, all kind of blur into one age group. Like, when I see like, some other people in high school, it's like, what? You're in high school? You look 5! That's what I looked like when I went to high school. I was like a big, tough grown-up. You know? Still, this is my chance. I had to go for it. Let's see how would Ari handle introductions.
Not the top one.
Not the top one. Okay, time to put the years of babysitting practice to good work. You should know what a kindergartner is then. Hello, Miss Tara. My name's Miss Juniper, and I'm very pleased to meet you. I hope we can be friends.
Hello.
I like making friends, unless you steal people's prize tickets. Oh! Remember? Her prize tickets were stolen,
Oh, yeah.
and I think we helped, or maybe we didn't have time to help.
I didn't have time.
She was maybe the one crying.
Yeah.
Unless you steal people's prize tickets, those people are no good. I wasn't planning to. Okay, then we'll be friends. So, how do you know Miss Sue?
Oh, Miss Teal was telling me that her brother is the chap we've been come to know as Inky.
Huh. I see. Is he around right now? The last thing we need is one of the ghost monsters to notice us interrogating his sister for information. Nah, I'm here with my big sister, but she got bored and went off to talk with her friends and drink milkshake. We came to this arcade lots and lots. My brother usually ignores me, but Miss Sue was always nice to me and tells great jokes. She loves Moopy. She can make the wizard man eat all the dots every time. She taught me how to do it. You just gotta kick the game right here, and it'll look all funny for a moment, and then munch, she'll eat all the dots right up. I see. Well, Miss Tia, I was hoping to talk to Miss Sue today. Do you know where she is? Or maybe your brother? I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Miss Sue said it was a secret. Okay, Juniper, time to use those powers of persuasion. What would Ari do in this situation? Top or bottom?
Your choice. Your game.
I wish I could tell her the whole truth and be honest like Ari, but I have to be careful too. Miss Sue sure sounds like a great person, and I'd really love to be friends with her too. She knows a lot about games, right? Yeah, Miss Sue sure knows all about everything about all the games, all of them. I messed it up, but it worked. I'd really like to talk to her about the arcade. She visited my favorite arcade recently, but hasn't been back since then. I just want to talk to her about our arcade. And I promise you I can keep it a secret too. All I want to do is talk. I won't hurt her or anything. Well,
That's for life.
I understand you want to protect your friend. That's great. You're a great friend, and we'd like to be great friends too. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling very weird about taking a little girl at this point. Alright, send it here so we can be friendly and diplomatic. Even if it would be super easy to dupe this kid, I should be a little more honest. Miss Tia, the thing is, someone's been very mean to my friend, Ms. Ari, and I was hoping Miss Sue could help us. That's really why we want to talk to her. We want to be friends with Miss Sue so she'll help us against this bully. Maybe she won't want to help, but we have to try. Ms. Ari believes in being kind to people. That's why they sent us here, to find some friends with Miss Sue so we can make all of this better again. Would you be willing to help us? If you don't want to, that's okay. We'd understand. I don't know. You seem nice, but you got a super duper double pinky swear promise that you just want to be friends with Miss Sue before I tell ya. Yeah, really full.
I said it was a bit full.
My smile's a bit forced as I extend my pinky finger. I hate coercing a kid into this sort of thing, but what else can I do? We don't have any overlays. Also, that's the truth.
Yeah.
I super duper pinky swear promise. Okay! There's an old, really old arcade where my brother and Sue and her friends all hang out. It's not too far from my home, and it's got so many games in it. Percy gets his phone out and starts trying to figure out the address based on her description of the area. I'm just relieved to be out of the spotlight as he translates from little girlies to workable mappies.
Ha! Says it's a warehouse owned by Nostalgia Commodities.
It's a super big house with one huge room, a really tall ceiling, and stairs and stuff.
Sounds accurate. Very well. Shall we depart? I'm sure Minx R is eager to make friends with Miss Sue.
Since we're friends and stuff now, you know Sue isn't really her name, right? Not her whole name, I mean. Her name's a secret, so... I can't ask this poor girl to divulge any more secrets. I already feel a bit weird about this. But she motions for me to kneel down anyway, so she can whisper. Her name is... Whoa.
Pardon me?
Pardon?
Okay, I gotta go find my big sister. Bye!
What was that about?
I think I just...
Oh, please tell me it's Francine's grandchild. Some of Francine's grandchildren.
I was thinking maybe she's... Ooh, maybe she's related to,
Nami?
yeah.
Is it Nami or Francine?
It's gotta be. I think I just figured out a lot of what's going on. I'll tell you on the way back to Arcade Spirits. Not only did we learn where Miss Sue was hiding out, but we may have just been having a heck of a plot twist. I can't wait to get home and divulge this info to Ari, and now that I think about it, I'm glad I can help out my BFF. Ari means a lot to me. We've been friends for years, and hopefully for many more years to come. All we have to do is get past this teensy-wincy little bump on the road, right? Just like stopping megalomaniacal arcade czar from running out all our hopes and dreams using nothing more than a secret address and a name. I'm betting that we'll want Naomi at the side when we confront Sue, of course. They'll want Naomi at their side when they confront Sue, of course, and that's okay. I've had enough excitement for one day. I just hope that I did enough to get Ari the winning edge, or it will be over for all of us. Hey, we haven't been here for a while.
This is Ari, I think.
Yeah. I awakened to the sound of pain. More specifically, the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Ari's got a different internal voice to external voice, but Jennifer doesn't, and I think that fits, even though it was just because I couldn't design a third voice. Fourth voice. Apparently getting shot in the leg hurts. Hurts a lot, and sleeping on the second-hand employee couch probably not the finest choice for rest. Oh, we haven't been here ever!
Yeah.
It's just the same room.
Yeah.
I forgot we're not in,
Funplex
anymore. We even took the poster. Which is kind of rad.
Hmm.
A nap is a definite necessity, however. I'm not operating at full speed anymore, and I won't for a few weeks to come. But sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. Mood. Many think I've got a headache on top of it. Joy of joys. But right now I got 99 problems and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Arcade Spirits is what matters most. A beep beep party! You should probably be getting up now. I'm up. Goody! So have you given any thought to how you're going to win over Sue's favor once you confront her? Well, usually I just sort of stumble through these things and decide stuff like that on the fly. That's not good. You know these intense identity situations I've been tracking? The ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't match with your personality? What, like where I can't crack wise if I'm not a jokey type person? Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against who you are as a person. People will see right through it. And I'm betting Sue will know if you're play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation.
So just the best one.
When your time comes, you're going to have to take a stand based on your highest personality score. No more numbers and systems. It's for your own good, Ari. I'm just trying to help you make decisions that will save Arcade Spirits, and that means being true to your spirit. And what's that mean exactly? According to my calculations, right now your best bet for how to convince Sue is to be kindly. You've done a great job in opening your heart to others and getting them to empathize with you. That's not the right word. It should be empathize.
Emphasize.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
No. Empathize.
Oh, empathize. Yeah.
Emphasize is to make something more apparent. To make something bigger.
Yeah, empathize, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait, am I reading that right? Yes, I am. Is that the wrong word? Maybe? Anyway, do that with Sue, and she'll be your best friend in no time. And if I don't want to take that approach, It's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Ari. Remember, my numbers and scores only help you understand who you are. Who you are is who you've chosen to be. It's a causal relationship. But with the help of your friends, you can maybe get some ideas, nudge things around a bit until you feel confident taking a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now.
Woohoo!
Oh, right, it's me. Woohoo! We've hit pay dirt! I approve of pay dirt. What have we done? How does she sound? I just did her voice like a minute ago, but then I did like a shit ton of Juniper, and now I can't remember any other voices.
Yeah, that's how it seems. That's how it is for me. Like, Teo and Gavin sound
It
very
sounds the
similar.
same now. They didn't before, but this session they do. But
No,
it's fine.
it's like... I'm more punchy with Teo.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, but they've melded a little bit.
Yeah.
Juniper and Percy are back from Deco's palace. They didn't get kicked out or anything, and they found a kid who's good friends with Sue. Is that just Juniper's voice?
That's Juniper's voice. It's
Oh,
fine.
no.
It's been 2 weeks, Lexi.
Yeah, but I was doing it before.
Yeah, I know. Also, I've had Percy... I've given Percy like 5 different voices.
Yeah, you have. We've got the address of Ghost Monsters HQ, and well, a little something extra. Sue's real name. I'm guessing it's not Sue? Oh, it's Sue. Tsunami.
Yeah.
Called it! Hey, Hamza. So do we need to call it Tsunami?
Yeah.
Tsunami? Well, it looks like he borrowed one of her brooches. They've both got a flair for the dramatic.
She has a fountain jacket.
She does. Interesting. That's probably been like a real subtle clue right from the start. I've been assuming all along the Ghost Monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Dekonami.
Oh, that's why her card was declared.
Yeah, he's like, if you don't do this, I'm going to.
Because it's her dad's card.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Yeah.
pay for you to eat anymore.
Yeah.
I've been assuming all along that the Ghost Monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Dekonami to run our opening day. But if Sue's actually Deko's daughter. All of these are true. Every single one of these is true, and how I feel right now. Probably this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's the bastard's daughter. Does this change anything? Maybe she hates Deco and his almighty palace. Maybe I can convince her to stick a knife in his back if I can relate to her on her own level. But wherever this makes things easier or harder, well, I'm in it now. No way out but through. Okay, this changes everything. Hard to believe, isn't it? I'm not sure how you're gonna win Sue over on our side now that she knows, now that we know this. Oh, Jesus. But I want to be there when you do. I'm with you to the very end, Ari, in sickness and in health. I just mean, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy to be by your side. She just kind of proposed.
Sort of.
I think that noise should have been the Metal Gear one.
Yeah.
I think it was meant to be like a reference.
Yeah.
I wasn't like proposing or anything. I wasn't suggesting anything else. I think if I choose that, we actually get married. But let's not force anything. I get it. And for the record, this is the happiest I've ever been. Being with you has really filled a hole in my heart, Naomi. Thank you. I'll be happy to go with you tonight when we talk to Sue. Right, that's what I mean. I meant, right. She giggles and blushes away at anything else, refocusing on what's in front of us. So, what's your plan for convincing Sue to backstab Deco and join forces with us? Iris told me I only get one chance at this, and I need to go with whatever I can do best. If I talk it through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path. I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this? Well, she kept saying she loved our arcade. I'm not sure she wanted to trash the place at all. I think she may already be on our side in her heart. If we approach as friends, waving the olive branch and trying to understand our heart a bit better, maybe we can make this work for everyone. What do you think? I mean, this also, that's the same. We're on the same exact page here. Which is wonderful. I can see it. More flights of honey than vinegar, and so on. I'll consider a more friendly solution. Okay, sounds good, but really it's up to you. Alright, I've got one choice still.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We'll be getting dark soon. Still, no sense putting this off. Just let me know when you're ready to leave. Oh, I see, so I get to talk to everyone.
Add quick save, maybe?
If we sort this mess out, or Arcade Spirit crashes and burns.
Or just save. Page 3?
If we sort this mess out, or Arcade Spirit crashes and burns. Or I get, killed. I guess that's always an option considering we're about to go confront a street gang that indirectly got me shot in the first place. I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I'm immortal until proven otherwise, but well, if this is the end, I should probably have some words with my friends before I march towards doom. I'm wanting to get their opinion on how I should approach Sue. Grabbing my crutches, I swing my way to the arcade proper to track down some folks. Let's see, I've already talked to Naomi. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Oh, everyone.
You're not gonna be. I'm not even gonna talk. Maybe I'll talk to everyone.
I think I will be able to. Talk to Juniper, who just did all of this for me. I mean, also Percy. But we saw it from Juniper's point of view, so.
Yeah.
Juniper's grabbing some dinner at the moment. I've never seen someone angrily eat hot wings before, but somehow she manages it. Didn't she just eat?
That was like a few hours ago.
So, if you're not a big greasy food fan, maybe slow down on the greasy food or you're gonna feel real sick.
Come on.
This whole situation is total poop butts. Oh no, I'm never gonna be able to do Naomi's voice. She lets out a heavy sigh as I approach.
That sucks.
You just dug yourself out of the hole your life had become, and now you're gonna lose another arcade? It sucks. Seriously sucks. Arcade Spirits isn't lost yet. But it's not like you have a total plan for how to save it yet, right? Other than go talk to someone who may or may not help. Honestly, that's about as much of a plan as I ever have. Right now, it's as good a plan as we're gonna get. If you were going in my place, how would you handle this? Well, I guess there's two tricks I'd try. One, she's a teenager, right? A rebel to the core. Be a rebel, a dissonant, class clown. Connect with her on that level and make her feel you're wild too. Two, she's a teenager, right? Remember being young and totally stupid? Let her make a mistake, then outthink her. Keeping calm and using it to react to her moves. I guess they're wildly different ideas, but hey, one of them will work, right? I like Cart. Not sure either of those would do the job. I might to be more empathetic, or just go for broke. We'll see. Okay, whatever you think works best.
Definitely.
You know, I'm proud of you. You've come so far from the Cato family curse days where you blame your misfortunes on fickle fate. Instead, you're diving in and trying to strangle fate with its own strings. I want you to know, win or lose, I'll still be here.
BFFs for life.
I'm your best friend, arcade or no arcade, and even if you lose this place, you'll always have a home. I'll make you pizza bagels and even give you a shoulder to cry on. Thanks, Juniper. Your support means a lot to me. You're my best friend forever. My BFF. And that will never change. Aw, you're making me blush, you big goof. Okay, I'm sufficiently cheered up thanks to your infectious spirit. Now get out there and let him have it, Tiger. Is everyone in this game canonically bi?
No idea. Possibly.
Like, I'm assuming regardless of the gender you choose.
Yeah.
Like Isabelle in Animal Crossing.
What do you mean?
She has a crush on the player.
Ah, okay.
Regardless of who the player is.
Gotcha.
Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Well, we gotta go find Percy as well. I think I spot Percy sitting in the restaurant area. Not by Moopy? Yeah, there he is, munching from a bowl of pretzels and watching some fighting games 20 on the sports channel.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Ari, you've heard the news then?
The sports channel plays esports.
Yeah.
That our arch enemy is the father of our secondary arch enemy? Yeah.
Rather unfortunate.
Unpleasant business. That's simply unpleasant. Wish I could offer you boundless enthusiasm and a show of confidence, but this whole situation's gotten rather out of hand, hasn't it? As a matter of investment, my advice at this stage would be to cash out while we still can.
Whoa.
I mean, I know you won't, but that's what I'd suggest. Life is short. Take it from me. Best to make the most of what you have than to lose it all.
I keep seeing Tetris blocks come in and fill the gaps in the words. I'm playing so much Tetris.
Should stop playing Tetris then.
No, I enjoy it. It makes me happy. But I always saw last night while I was sleeping was Tetris blocks filling in holes and whatever I was dreaming about.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking weird. Just like people would be moving about and I'd freeze. And I'd be like, ooh, a T-piece. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? No. And then I keep dreaming. So, yeah, maybe a little too much Tetris. My current game, I'm 2 hours in. I'm not playing, like, proper Tetris. I'm playing without speeding up.
So you're cheating. Easy mode.
Yeah, because I'm not playing to get some trophy. I'm playing because it makes me happy. So I'm playing in the way that makes me the most happy. I'm playing without hold, though. I turned off hold mode.
Ooh.
It makes it so much harder, because it's like, oh, everything's flat. Oh, and now I've got a Z piece. Like, where does that go? And, or like when it's all bumpy and just the wrong way and there's no place for a Z piece. So you place it and then it leaves a gap. And then you can't fill in your line. And then you... Anyway, sorry, we're playing a video game here.
Different video game, Lexi.
Huh?
It's not Tetris.
Everything's Tetris when your brain puts pieces in any gap it can find. I've also been playing a lot of Minesweeper, but I'm not trying to, like, click the letters. Something about Tetris and the way the brain works, I bet.
And Guitar Hero.
Oh, yeah, my dad's friend, used to play fuck tons of, real-time strategy games, and would see, like, all their units just, like, crawling into their cereal bowl and stuff. This is my dad's friend who's got, like, no moderation at all, and drank energy drinks until it, like, did weird things to their skin and they had to stop forever. Anyway, video games. So, we love Percy. We're not taking Percy's advice at all, even a little bit.
So apologies for my inability to offer a pep talk. Afraid I'm rather melancholy today.
It's okay, Percy. I'll take care of this little problem we're facing.
Then I'll hold out hope. I'm not certain as to how you'll do this, but I'll hold out hope nevertheless.
Well, how would you do it, if you're willing to give it a go?
Tricky. I don't know how effective it would be, but I'd try to approach it as a friend. Connect with Sue on an individual level.
Is this not also hard?
It's going to be difficult, mind you. She's young, she's got something to prove, and she has friends she needs to impress. Digging through all that can get to her heart, well, you've got your work cut out for you, yes?
Collecting all the hearts. Oh, if you choose the other ones, it just, like, ups your...
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to change anything.
No, you're way ahead.
I think I've been considering taking a gentler approach, yeah. Thanks for the advice, Percy.
Anytime, love. Or is it love?
Love. Well, it's the same word, but it can be pronounced love.
Is it love or
Love.
love?
Love. Love.
Love? Like
Anytime.
L-U-V?
Anytime, love. Anytime, love.
Love.
L-U-V? Yeah, it can definitely
Love.
be L-U-V. But his accent's a
Love.
little more posh than that.
Yeah.
So probably just the full word.
No matter what, if it turns violent again, you should take the better part of valor and run for it. got your youth and your health. Take it from someone sitting in the Reaper's waiting room. There's no sense hastening that meeting.
Oh, poor Percy. He always seems to joke about his own short lifespan, even if he's the only one who seems capable of laughing at it. Maybe I really should try talking to him about this. Look, Percy, about your condition. I hate all of these options.
That one's good.
No, it's not. Take it from someone with a chronic illness. Having just everyone be like, can anything be done? Can anything be done? Is fucking tiring and does not help at all.
It's the least worst one.
It is the least worst one, but I don't like it. At least none of them are like, have you tried,
Yoga?
Have you tried yoga? Have you tried essential oils? They cure, not hating on
Have you tried
essential oils.
GMO-free food?
They sure smell nice, but they don't cure a heart condition.
Lexi, have you tried GMO-free food?
I'm not a big fan of all this anti-GMO crap as well. GMO is life-saving. Oh, okay. I've got 2 views on GMO food.
Lexi, remember, multigrain only.
Like, Dalton rice means that, like, rice has a much higher yield, and it's just, like, fucking wonderful.
What do you mean?
Oh?
What do you mean?
Oh, so there's genetically modified rice
Okay.
that's more resistant to bugs, which means
Nice.
that there's just, like, a way greater yield.
Nice.
But then, most of the people who sell seeds genetically modify them to not yield. So you have to buy new seeds every year.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, so like, all corporate farming now is in the clutches of this. All Western corporate farming is in this clutch because of GMO. So GMO is bad for, like, it's not bad for you and causes heart problems, but GMO in the hands of capitalists can definitely do bad. But that's not. Those two things are completely different, and when people say GMO is bad, that's generally not what they mean. And that's some fucking, like, if you're fucking scared of every scientific progress, maybe go live in a cave and, like, maybe discover fire if you're feeling adventurous.
Yep, hit those 2 rocks so hard that they make a spark.
Thomas Edison was a wedge in fire was a mistake.
Well, Thomas Edison was a wizard.
No, which
A witch, right.
which has connotations. Is the battery back? Sorry, I'm not getting distracted. I'm just trying not to talk too much.
Why are you looking for batteries?
I'm not.
No, it's not. Yeah,
It's just got sparks, bits on it.
that's okay. It was a charging port, but I don't know. I got that. I don't know
Anyway.
where I got that from.
Okay, voice recovered a little bit. Let's do it. Are you sure your condition is truly a death sentence? Can nothing be done? Percy, we love you. You're part of the Arcade Spirits family. I'd rather have you be here enjoying Moopy rather than attending your funeral. I know everyone else feels the same way. So are you sure there's nothing left to do? You don't seem a little taken back by the outpouring of sentiment and pauses before replying.
Ari, don't be sad. It's quite fine, really. I've made my peace with this. I'm prepared to ensure my legacy continues long after I've passed. Don't forget, I'm reasonably wealthy, and charity will benefit from my passing, enriching the lives of others. No, death isn't my foe. He's become an ally, one will I walk with in time. But our focus tonight should be on you, not me. Don't let my situation weigh on your mind, not at this critical moment. I'll hear no more of it, understand?
Fine.
Lovely.
Now, go out there and do right by your friends. Save Arcade Spirits. I've decided to hold out hope, after all. Lovely, isn't it?
Can we do a hug? Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Okay, I don't think I want advice from any of these people.
Oh, Gavin's the worst for advice.
I
At
think
this
Queen
moment.
Bee's gonna be like, just fuck her up.
Yeah.
And Gavin will probably be like, try and reason with her. Which is
Just
probably...
bleep around the bleeping bleep. That's what Twinbie's gonna be.
Yeah, Queen Bee's gonna be Star. Gavin's gonna be Space Invader.
Which one's Space Invader?
Neutrally.
Yeah. Or no, you can't pick neutrally.
Oh, you can't.
No, it's gonna be steady.
The what are the things that justice holds? Scale.
Scale. Yeah. Just scale.
I find Kevin looming large over the arcade floor behind the ticket desk. Seems he was expecting me. Good job I came then.
So, our complications have developed complications.
Seems to be the case.
And you'd like my advice on the matter.
Seems to be the case.
Be clear with Sue, be honest, and be ready to rise to whatever challenges she poses you.
Perhaps.
If you let her make the first move, you can kind of move her through improvisation. I know you're talented at it. Use your talent to let her set up her own traps and step into them. Treat her with respect, but in the end, she's just a kid. She cannot think a teenager, I'd like to believe.
Take this matter seriously.
If you take the situation seriously and approach with a clear mind, I've no doubt you'll win the day, agreed? Told ya.
Yeah, no, good call. So what do I do here?
Well, you want a steady point?
Not really.
Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. I don't know if taking a high-minded intellectual approach is gonna work with Sue. I'll consider it, but maybe not.
As you like. I'm sure you'll think of something. You know, when you first came to Funplex, I had serious doubts about you.
So you keep saying.
I'd assume you'd just fill a seat and do low-level labor while I focus on higher-order management tasks. So I've largely kept my distance, or tried to at least, out of professional respect. But I can't help but have come to know you over the time we spent together.
I mean, also now you work for me.
Yeah.
Kinda. This is, you know, it's all of us. We all work together, and like, whoever's in charge doesn't really matter.
You're not a minimum wage trainee any longer. You've taken an opportunity to run with it, developing not only the Funplex, but a whole new arcade as well. I know we're facing a difficult challenge. I'm not going to blindly assume everything will be just fine either.
Certain.
But I know that if this is possible, if we can stave off bankruptcy, you'll be capable of doing it.
Thank you, Gavin. I'm glad I've earned your respect. I worked hard to get all of us where we are today, and I don't intend to let any of you down.
Of that, I have no doubt. All that remains is for me to wish you the best in your efforts tonight. Do Arcade Spirits proud. Do all of us proud. Do us all proud.
You don't have to correct when you use something like that, which means the exact same thing.
That's fair.
It's a trick that I'm learning. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? I'm surprised. Oh no, I guess we don't have any redemption machines. That's why we don't have a pachinko machine.
Yeah. No, we do have skee ball. And the thing down there,
Oh,
in the
true.
bottom left.
We should have pachinko.
Pachinko's a very Japanese thing.
Yeah, I don't. But like,
You don't see pachinko outside Japan.
which is weird,
It's very big in Japan.
cause like, that's not how people work. It's not like everyone who's Japanese is in Japan. You could just put them in other countries and draw a whole market. Especially when it's not around. You'd think putting one around would like draw a huge crowd.
Yeah.
It's very loud though.
Yeah.
Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Let's get that. Fuck him up! Obviously, Queen Bee is playing Fist of Discomfort, right? We didn't worry to let FOD come in. I mean, in no way surprised to see her playing. All this time it's about the fancy rig and camera setup. It's just her.
Come on!
Hey, that's the new pose, isn't it?
With a jacket at least, yeah.
No, with the...
Oh, the buttons, yeah.
Look at her pinky!
Wow, 6 buttons? Okay, that makes way more sense.
Look at her pinky!
Yeah. But it said the previously only had like 2 buttons. When have you seen it?
Maybe. Ugh, I bleeping hate playing against the AI. It's no challenge at all. I can do this with my bleeping eyes closed. Hey kid, jump in here and be my opponent. I know better than to do that, Queen Bee. You pulverize me inside out and I'd be nothing but human flesh puddle by the end. Sort of like how you're gonna take down the Deco family? Huh? Queen Bee definitely hits a button combination, which deftly hits a button combination, which obviously takes out her AI enemy, removing herself from the cabinet. She pulls at her jacket, straightening it out. I'm imagining you going into Sue's hideout, kicking down the front door, guns a-blazing, yelling at the top of your lungs, and challenging Sue into one final showdown. What do you think? I think you've been talking too much with Ashley. Her imagination's rubbing off on you. Listen, Sue's a gamer, and we know she's got a bit of a competitive streak, right? Be confident and throw down your best bleeping talk. She won't be able to fight against it. She'll easily see her superior to Daddy Dearest. I do like the word moxie a lot.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to, Sue doesn't like the spotlight being taken from her. I think there's a better way to handle this. You might be right. No matter what you decide to take Sue out as one of the 4 Heavenly Kings, I endorse you. In fact, I wouldn't have furthered my career as a pro gamer if it wasn't for you. When you first showed up at the Funplex, I thought you were gonna be easy fodder for me to crush beneath my heels. Supposed to make me feel better? Hold on a minute, kid. Let me finish. But as I get to know you, you're just another fan. You're a true friend. Sometimes, when I'm frustrated, I look to you for inspiration. Wow. Me? But I'm just Ari. You're a wizard, Ari. But I'm just Ari.
Not bad.
Yeah. Bleep, right? Watching you overcome your fears and fight for arcade spirits, it makes my soul burn. It makes me realize I can overcome anything too. Even my most hardcore battles. So when you go in there tonight, don't have any doubt. You're a bleeping badass person. And an even more badass friend. Greenbee, I'm so happy to have you as a friend. You show me the wild side of tournaments, victories, combined with a whole lot of swears. I'd never have a chance to experience that if not for you. You're too sweet, kid. I'm glad you got to see what it's like to be an esports superstar. How old do you think she is? Oh, she's blushing!
Like 28, 27?
Like, she's like 3 years older than us, right? Like, not
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. 3 or 4 years older, yeah.
I heard you called Francine kid as well. Called. Do you see her blushing?
Yeah.
But seriously, you're the superstar. Okay, I can't handle any more of this monkey friendship talk. It's gonna ruin my reputation as the most radical person here, and we can't have that. I don't think anyone believes you're less than radical. Thanks, kid. Oh. Now go and do your thing. Oh, and don't forget to kill him dead tonight. Finger guns. As I'm about to retort, she beats me to it. I mean that literally, not figuratively. Ta! What else do I want to talk to before we leave? Let's go to Teo and end with Ashley.
Sure.
There's some place I know I'm gonna find Teo. When I get there, he's already on stage, grooving to the beat. It was exactly like a day we first encountered Teo. Not a care in the world besides the BPMs and flashing lights surrounding him. Never skip a day, do you? Even when impending doom is nigh? Even when we're about to go head to head with Sue? I'm shouting because it's probably very loud. Ah, and now he's come off.
I think I might have missed a couple of days when I got the flu once. But seriously, just thinking about you facing off against Dicko's daughter worried me the heck out. That's why I huffed and shot on stage to quell the anxiety. Dancing is a good way to clear the mind and work off any stress.
Okay, you've got the voices different again. Good work.
I have to shake my head a lot when I'm doing his voice. Like, you didn't notice?
No.
I'll do it every time I do Taylor's voice. Every time.
I love it. Taylor wipes the sweat from his brow and he hops down from the cabin and joins me on the arcade floor.
Clicked off screen, Lexi.
Oh.
Mouse in the wrong slot. Mouse wrong spot.
No, I'm just bringing this back because I missed. It went away.
You're on the wrong screen. Oh, no, you're on the right screen. Okay.
No, so I went down onto this screen because when I clicked, Twitch went away.
Ah,
Alright, bringing Twitch back.
I see.
Did we miss a line?
No?
No. Yes, we did. Tail wipes the sweat from his... No, I did that one. You're right, everything is fine. Tail's carefree nature sheds as he looks me directly in the eyes.
Ari, you don't realize how you've impacted us all, do you? I know it may not seem like it, but all of us have been impacted by what you've done for us and for our arcades.
Thank you.
We're all super grateful. Especially me and my crew. You've helped me grow my community of dancers and kept us from harm. Even when we tend to break the fire codes.
Well, there's no door behind it now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great design. Like, we purposefully put it not by the door this time,
Yeah.
so it didn't... I feel like you took the charge for that. I just provided a place for you all to play Showtime stage.
Exactly. Without you, my crew? No, me. I wouldn't have been able to grow without your guidance. You've taught me so much. Since I met you, you've shown that it's all possible to care for others and take care of your own needs.
That it is possible.
And for that, I'm truly honored to be your friend. See, he's blushing.
Aww. Friends are so important to me. Through the Funplex, I've made such close ones too. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. Without my friends, I'd be lost.
And we'd be lost without you, Ari. Lost in the sea of beeps and boops.
I smile at Teo. You always get a way of brightening the mood. And right now, I could use that brightness. Your words are comforting. But Teo, with you and everyone else counting on me, maybe I should get on the stage and dance. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stressed.
And you have every right to be. You have to find a way to convince Sue to join our side. I don't envy you right now, Ari, not one bit. By the way, how are you gonna do that? What's the plan?
Still trying to figure that out exactly. What would you do if you were me? Teo takes a minute to really think it over.
Sue's still a teenager, right?
Very much so.
And what do teenagers do best?
Probably dance, according to you? Rebel?
Precisely. And how do they rebel? But doing what they want when they want. They're all about having fun. Appeal to their sense of adventure and mischief. So joking. You should convince her if you act childish as she will.
This isn't like a game of hide and seek. She's smarter and wilder than that. Being silly isn't gonna do me any favors. I'm winning her favor.
You always know best, Ari. No matter what happens in there, Mateo and his wily crew of dancers will always get your back. You're a part of our community after all, and a bond that never dies.
Thanks for always believing in me.
No problem, my friend. Now go out there and show them your moves.
What else do I want to talk to you before we leave?
Was that a Captain Falcon reference? Show them your moves? From Smash?
No, it's a DDR reference.
Okay.
Show me your moves is what it says on the side of the arrows in DDR, or like physically on the board.
Oh,
on
nice.
On the map. A little bit of trivia there. Unlike the old ones, I don't think it's on the newer ones. It's like, I think DDR, but I'm not exactly sure because, like, the pads don't match up with the machines because they change the machines, but they keep the pads. Anyway, I was just wandering around the arcade floor, practicing what I can only assume are magical girl final attack sequences. Aren't you out of costume for that? Ashley finishes up a 12 before addressing me.
You can take the magical girl out of the outfit, but you can't take the magical girl out of your heart. Plus, I'm practicing for the fun of boss fight. Aren't you ready?
What?
Ari, you dig role-playing games, right? Does this feel like you're about to enter the final boss fight, like in every RPG ever? Look, you've gathered up all your team members, see also us, your friends. And we're all hunkered down in a dark down cave, see also arcade spirits. Now we're having this epic sentimental chat about winning or losing. I couldn't be more spot on.
Blink twice if you know you're in a video game.
What if?
Although, I do wonder what class you'd be, Ari.
Ooh. Possibly a cleric.
A bard.
Yeah, bard or cleric were my two thoughts.
Bard, because bards talk their way out of everything.
Bards do talk their way out of everything, and they do buff everyone around
Yeah.
them.
You're a bard. Which are the underestimated, like, except for, like, archetypes in Pathfinder and 5th edition, underestimated class.
Yeah, well, it's what you take if you want to, like, max out your charisma and just use charisma to get through everything.
Yeah.
But that's not all a bard is.
If you want to just be like, here's a +1 to everyone in combat. If that's what you want to do all combat, then sure.
Yeah, the fact that like you buff everyone and make everyone better is why I went with cleric.
Yeah, cleric's more about healing, less.
Yeah, but you also kind of heal.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. It is more buff than heal. I think. I think you're right.
More
Bard
bard.
was my first thought, but then I went
Because
with
bards
cleric.
get inspired courage, and that's what you're doing.
You've got speeches that
Yeah.
rile everyone up.
Yeah. And you also have like counter speeches for the enemy,
Yeah.
like counter something. Again, click the button.
I'm just thinking if anyone else gets a class.
Trying to think what all the classes are of Arcade Spirits.
Yeah, I mean, Gavin would be a paladin
Yeah.
because
He's all about law.
he's all about law. He's got a very strict code and always acts exactly within it.
Taylor's a swashbuckler.
What's a swash? Oh, like a
He's penche. They're all about like
Or-
quick moves, and they're like moving around quick moves.
or a subclass of bard for dancing, like a dervish dancer.
Yeah, dervish dancer. Yeah, that's definitely Terry. Terry's a dervish dancer. Queen Bee's a barbarian.
Queen Bee's or is Queen Bee because she's got rage.
Or rage, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe
Or blood rager, rage mage.
I think Percy is a monk.
Yeah, I could see
It's
that.
just like infinite stamina
Yeah.
and patience to
Yeah.
to like practice one craft until it's fucking perfect.
Nomi's an artificer.
Nomi's definitely an artificer, but like it's not really a
It's a class from Eberron,
yeah,
which is
okay,
the
it's like-
the technomancy setting.
But
you
yeah,
make
I
it-
mean some sort of caster.
yeah. If
but,
it's D&D itself, it'd be probably wizard.
Be like a techno droid. She
Yeah.
gets her powers from the environment.
Yeah,
And the environment being an arcade.
yeah.
Okay. What's Ashley?
A rogue.
Yeah, I mean rogue.
Because all about disguises and stuff.
It's all of yeah. Ashley's a rogue. No, you're 100% right.
That's
Um,
dabbled in magic. Because in Pathfinder, you can get
yeah.
rogue talents. They can dabble in magic.
Or just has a couple of really strong magic items.
Yeah,
Who are we missing?
she definitely has how to disguise. Which just you put it on, instantly disguises you.
Who are we missing? What's Hamza? Hamza's one of the deities.
Yeah, Hamza's the self-proclaimed the human that became a deity through like magnificent tasks became a deity. Which there are in Pathfinder. There are in Pathfinder humans became deities.
We're missing someone.
Juniper,
Juniper is
cleric.
why? Because she heals, I guess.
Yeah,
Iris.
Aris is animal companion.
Iris is the animal companion played by someone where like
No, Aris
They're
is the
the
familiar.
character
Aris is the
and-
familiar
Iris is the familiar
of
but none
an
us-
animal that can talk. Of like a raven or a what's the other one called? A thrush.
but like
Raven or a thrush.
but like a really min-maxed one with
Yeah.
no physical attributes, but like real good at indulge. Can like fly up in the air and tell you which direction you
Yeah.
need to go to get out of the enchanted forest.
Yeah.
All right, we've got this down. As long as Sue doesn't metamorphose into a six-wing floating half-torso of a monster, and Gregorian chants play in the background, I think I can handle it.
That'd be red though.
Yeah. Is that a reference to a specific game? Or is it just...
Not that I can remember. Probably Dark Souls.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Souls is what springs to mind.
Speaking of
Or
which, how are you
Bloodborne.
gonna handle it?
Got a few options floating around in my mind. I was checking in with the others to see what they recommend.
If it was me trying to take down the final boss, I would give Nasu spunk and sass. Make it a bizarre final fight by playing Nasu's sense of adventure. Joke around with her. Maybe if you match up with her antics with ours, you might just best her at her own silly game.
I'm not sure leaving it up to Jess and Japes is the best way to tackle Sue. While she seems to like fun and games, she's a very real threat to arcade spirits. There's gotta be a better way.
I just know what I know, which is final boss fights. But also know something else, which is always to trust Ari.
Aw.
Whatever you end up doing, I will know you go to save the arcade spirits and consequently us all.
Isn't that a little too hopeful? There's a very real chance I can fail at this. This isn't some game. This is real life. Blink twice!
Of course, I realize that. But I gotta have hope. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And here's where I get real sappy. Ever since you came to the Funplex on that day, you've affected us all. You've changed all of our lives. And mine. For the better, of course. See, she's blushing as well. I've been watching you grow and change into this person before me, and you've inspired me to do the same, to become the person I want to be. Sorry, no matter what happens in there, just to let you know you've made friends here. Friends with the last of a lifetime.
Ashley, you showed me the ropes on how to be a floor attendant. Without your guidance in those early days, I think I would have gotten eaten alive.
True, I remember Gavin and Naomi being particularly hungry that day. But seriously, floor attendant's friends gotta stick together. And just so you know, you've been a tremendously amazing friend.
Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second, and deviates from the seriousness.
Well, I know you've got things to do before the big fight. Just make sure you're stocked up on potions and don't forget to have the correct weapons equipped.
All I have is this crutch. But do you have a base attack bonus?
Did you see them stats on it though? Crutches do double damage to pesky teenagers.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure they crit on an 18, 19, or 20. Good to know. And I do mental damage. If you're hit by a crutch, you gotta stop and think. Good to know. And Ashley,
Yeah, Ari,
thanks for being so bright in this dark hour.
you got a friend to go out there and kick all the butts.
Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? I'm ready to leave. No sense in putting it off any longer. I talked to everyone that I wanted to. I gathered as much information as I could. I'm just delaying the inevitable at this point. It's time to do this. For the sake of my future, my dreams, my friends' dreams, and Arcade Spirits itself. I take Naomi's hand in mine, and a soft smile curls my lips. We're ready to depart and face our destiny. Together. Dawn of the final day. This is a photograph that's been modified.
Yep. It has the effect put on it.
That's interesting, and not what any of the other things are like.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a train station?
Maybe.
This looks... It's a short trip across town, and before we know it, we're standing outside Ghost Monsters HQ, a rundown warehouse on the bad side of town. A wooden sign, long since fallen off the side of the building, identifies it as belonging to Nostalgia Commodities, Inc. And this is creepy. Who'd want to hang around here? The rats and the cockroaches are probably locked in an eternal war for supremacy. Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deca owns this building anyway. Correct! Nostalgia Commodities, Inc. is a wholly owned subsidiary of Deco's Palace, LLC. Ooh, good. So Daddy Dearest also owns a secret pirate tree fort? Yeah, I mean, she's like in a gang and all tough, but it's like secretly rich. Like I've met a bunch of teenagers who are like pretend they're not rich types.
Yeah.
Such bullshit. We've come this far though. No turning back now, right? Right. I'm gonna try and stay in the background on this one, but if I see an opening, someplace where I know I can do some good in the conversation, I'll jump in. Let's do this. I silence, looking over at my companion. I'm so glad I'm not going into this alone. I'm nervous for sure, but I know what I have to do. I settle down on my crutches, armpits resting on the padding as I prepare to enter the belly of the beast. Hopefully you should earn some sympathy for being on crutches as well.
Listen.
Iris, I'm kind of about to be in the middle of something here. I know, and I've spontaneously reprogrammed myself to include a new measurable metric which should be useful for your mission. I call it the incredibly right indicator of success. Or IRIS for short. We don't have it yet. Hey, when you have a great acronym already, you may as well use it. I'm gonna start analyzing Sue's vocal patterns once you step in there to determine how close you are to convincing her. We're gonna boss the health meter.
Yeah. You want to save now?
Yes!
Proper save, yeah.
That is a good call. I've never used these safes, but it's good to have them. That way, you'll know if you're on the right track or if you need to try something different. Let's take a look at your current score. Currently, you have a 0.0 chance of success. Yay. Well, okay, that's probably a bit disheartening, but think of it like, if I walked away right now, I'd fail miserably, instead of, I'm doomed, I'm doomed, I'm doomed. But speaking of doom, well, since there is a chance you can actually fail, this time, rather than be assured, you can mumble your way through the problem. Would you like to make a backup of your data first? I mean, sure, let's just replace this game with, like, the last possible moment. Thank you! You are now ready to proceed. Good luck! Taking a deep breath, I thump swing my way into the warehouse on my crutches, with my companion beside me. Whoa!
Some beat up games here.
We need Naomi in on this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. Oh, she saved them all!
Yeah.
The games that
Nami destroys. That's pretty cool.
I don't know what I expected to find on entering the lore of a notorious gang of cybercriminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on the list. It's a dumping ground of a warehouse for Deco Industries. It makes sense, though. A place where all arcade games go to die, turned into a playland for punks. Disorganized maze of games litters the ground floor, poorly lit and barely functional. Only some of the screens are on, and many have serious ghosting and burn-in. Wow! It's Pac-Man!
Yeah.
Look, that's where the ghosts come out.
Yeah, it is exactly Pac-Man.
As for the ghost monsters themselves, the good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. So look up, I can see them on the second floor in the catwalks. Huh. They seem distracted. That's good news. The bad news? They're distracted because they have a visitor.
Unfortunate.
How unfortunate. I have to say, Sue, I'm extremely disappointed in you.
It's hard to get a good angle from down here, hidden in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man ranting at his daughter in the usual passive-aggressive way. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on the conversation, gather some more information. Or I could announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky. Which makes more sense for how I'm going to handle a negotiation we're about to have, though. Oh, doing it in front of him is so much harder. Like... But it looks like this is how it's going to be, right?
He's probably going to stay there for a little while.
For the entire time, I think. It's going to be like... I'm actually fighting, Deco here. And Sue's, like, our meter. Let's learn some more. Motion for Naomi to stay quiet as we look in the shadows below the catwalks above.
You should be out there doing what you agreed to do, not hiding away in your clubhouse. A clubhouse I pay the rent for, I should add. You want to keep your little playground? Yes. Hard for me to do it if some competitor rises This is to hurt my bottom line.
Pay attention.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention.
Oh, I know, Sue, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, Dad. So I had to talk in this angle, but I could swear she said that for gritted teeth. There's sort of forced turn to it as well.
Am I not generous?
I don't ask for much, I feel. I look the other way when you and your friends cause trouble. I bail you out of jail. I let you skip school as often as you want.
What a dick.
All told, I feel I've been a lenient father who understands and appreciates his daughter's inclinations.
Like, you know, the first bleeding thing about me.
What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. And don't look to your little friends, look at me.
Oh, fuck this guy. Reluctantly, Sue's eyes meet her with her father's. Yes, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
You understand.
All I want from you is very, very little. It's what you'd be doing anyway, really. Go back there and keep causing trouble for arcade spirits. Or do you really want me to pull back on my support of your little gang? Leave you twisting in the wind, at the mercy of Cybercrime Task Force?
Of course not, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Oh! I'm starting to understand the situation. She's under his thumb, but not by choice. She hates it.
Good. Now then, why haven't you finished the job?
Oh, come on. Almost believing died thanks to invading lovely Chainsaw Turf. If we go back there...
I'm hearing excuses, Sue. I thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. Some delinquents are chasing you away? Really?
With a fucking gun!
And chainsaws. And katanas. How are you going to eventually inherit my empire if you can't send up some school brats?
Like, I want your damn empire. Whoa!
Pay attention.
Speak up, I said. Quit looking at the floor.
You lock eyes through the metal great flooring she's standing on. Her hands go to her hips in an overly confident fashion, and she bends over like a child finding a lucky penny on the sidewalk. Well, what do you know? Crap, she spotted us. Blinky? Blinky? We have guests. She snaps her fingers, a sudden aura of command about her, as if she's distracted from the verbal beatdown by her father, and the goon swarm flanked us. I quickly hustled up the stairs, well as quickly as I can manage on crutches. Now's the time to use this moment to my advantage, and I know just what to say.
It's your choice. We always can restart, remember?
I can't say I was expecting to find you here. What would your shareholders say if they knew where you spent your evenings? Decker's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear.
What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any records end up online.
Jeez, Dad, relax. Clyde. And Q. Slide steps out from the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phone as they concentrate on the screen. There! Clyde Zenby.
Yeah.
And both of them have phones. One has an Iris Assistant loaded. We're blocking the outgoing data streams. There should be no verifiable data evidence of this conversation uploaded anywhere. I can't stop Ari's Iris from hearing you, but I can hijack their account if you need me to, so we can manually wipe her memory. Just say the word. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out of the spotlight. Happy now, Dad. You're clear. I'm freaking out.
As you like.
Not that it matters. My business with this minx cater is already concluded. I was more than courteous to you, and you spat in my face. It's clear that we will never see eye to eye, and that I have nothing more to say to you.
Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here tonight to have a chat with... Wait for it. Your daughter. Timing is everything.
How did you?
Well. You're a resourceful one.
That's right.
A squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No. So I've had to keep that under wraps. It works sleuthing it out. You know, honestly, I like you. I like your arcade. It's super rad. And I appreciate you didn't just kick me out. You were willing to give me a second chance. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but, well,
She got a sidelong glance at her father.
didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
I didn't want to come back and cause you more trouble after that, so I stayed away. figuring I'd done what I had to do and could leave it at that.
But you didn't finish the job. Now, Arcade Spirit still stands. Not that it matters, I suppose, nor does this little last-ditch effort to save it. I see your game, Mixcator. It's obvious that the sad little strategic moves that you made so far to keep your arcades afloat. Sadly, nothing you say or do will have saved Arcade Spirits from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time for you to finish what you started.
Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. It's hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. I step forward, my fist clenched ready. But before words escape me, someone is by my side. Don't listen to this crusty old casino-loving, arcade-hating jerk, Sue. You don't have to keep propping up his business. You're a strong, independent hacker who don't need no CEO.
Seriously? If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken. Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times.
But at what cost?
Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief with simple friends.
The ghost monsters exchange glances of each other, frowning and rolling their eyes, but they don't utter a word or move against Deco. They really want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense.
So we offer her a job. And like, she can crash at our place till she finds a new place.
Pretty much.
I'm like, she'll probably have to get rid of this, but we'll take
All the working
all
games.
of these.
We'll get a Humza to buy the warehouse.
We'll get Hamza to buy the warehouse.
And have Naomi just have Naomi hire a second person to help fix games. Or could have her help fix games. And Naomi could teach her to fix games.
Eventually, maybe even open this up as like a different feel of a
Yeah.
arcade. Put her in charge.
In other words, she knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
But he also can't, because if she goes to jail, her name's gonna come out, and it's not gonna look good for him.
After all, Father knows best. Father knows all. And in the world of arcades, Dekonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it. And you can't win. Sue, if you would kindly show our friend the exit, as forcefully as you like. Perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
Seriously, vindictive much?
Do it.
Ugh, fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. Flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for a buddy to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is a moment. I need to say something that will convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip on our control freak father. And it has to be something absolutely true to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for Ari Kater to pull one more rabbit out of a hat. I wonder which one I'm going to choose. Wait, can I choose these? It's just bad?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
This feels wrong, Sue. I'm not talking about kicking us out or kicking us around. I'm talking about you taking orders from him. Sue, for our recent interactions, I've come to know you and your heart. You love arcades, but you're working for someone who loathes them while doing his dirty laundry. If you hear me out, I know I can help you see that too. You're stronger than Deco. You don't need him. He needs you. But if your driver mashes into paste, well, I stand on one foot, arms wide, to make it a bit easier for her. Do as you wish.
Are you quite done babbling yet?
Push him over the edge! Darth Vader him!
A foolish fool.
I guess
Get this
Palpatine
over
him.
with, Sue. I'm done dealing with this fool.
And yet, Sue's holding up a hand to stop the two goons she was about to stick on us.
What are you waiting for, young lady? I said to get rid of them.
It's just babbling, right? So who cares? Specifically, why do you care, Dad? You're afraid Ari will say something you don't want your dear daughter to hear?
I run the show, not you.
Well, I want to hear this out. And if you don't want to hear it, nobody's keeping you here, old man.
What?
Shh, the adults are talking. Deco's visibly seething, but Sue's clearly taken the floor. Deco crosses his arms in defiance, but opts to let his daughter continue. Okay, Ari, okay. You've got the temporary reprieve from my boys making you into a Picasso. Say what you came here to say, but if I'm not, like, super duper incredibly totally swayed by your amazing charisma, you're out the door. Or possibly the window. This is it. My chance to convince Sue. I have to do this. And it's not just me. I have Nomi beside me, lifting me up. I look over at my love, my heart, and I smile.
Yeah.
You've got this, Ari. I believe in you. You've got a pure heart, one that beats with passion of 1,000 arcades. Okay, so I'm not good with metaphors. But still, I know if anyone can reach Sue, it's you! Huh, impressive loyalty there. You know, I like you. 75. Always get to see another lady out there rocking the technology sector. Thanks. I like you too, I think. Okay, so you messed up my lovely, wonderful arcade, but... Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, Ari, lay it on me. What is it that makes Ponytail Girl dig you so much? Let's hear your case. Deep breaths. Count to 10. Refocus myself. I slow my racing pulse, bringing us down to something more heartfelt, more personal. I have to connect with Sue, empathize with her. This isn't just about being convincing. I need to befriend her and lay bare the emotional truths in her heart. I glance at Iris on my phone screen, simply shrugs, entering far more subtle territory. I can't rely on her to tell me yours. Responses may or may not work. It's time to be the best I can be, on my own. Ooh!
You have 4 more attempts to sway Sue remaining.
Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay.
The bottom one, I think.
Yeah, but do I start with the bottom one? Or do I start
I think
with
the top one,
that
probably.
one, maybe?
Yeah, that one.
I think it's pretty simple. I think there's a pretty simple indicator of how much Decker cares about you still. He nearly got you killed. He didn't know there was a lovely inside territory when he asked us to go to Arcade Spirits. Did you tell him? Of course. And how did he react? He didn't care.
I don't fall.
Why should I? Some pathetic little gang of campfire scouts pretending to be a menace to society, they're nothing. I like to think my daughter and her friends are clever enough, strong enough to overcome such nonsense.
Except they nearly killed her. That giggling gathering of girl proves to be a bit more dangerous than you thought they'd be, Deco.
No doubt the shooter would have peed her pants in fear before getting the nerve to pull the trigger, if he hadn't startled her.
Making some assumptions there, Deco. For all you know, they're sociopaths to the core. And now you're pushing for her to go back into their turf.
A hard lesson, but one she must learn. If Sue can't learn to rise such mediocre challenges, she won't be ready to inherit my empire.
You understand.
Am I a harsh tutor? Perhaps. But I know Sue will be stronger by facing her fears, worthy of the challenges to come into running Deco's palace.
Or dead. Oh. So it's multi...
Yeah.
Sue. Tsunami, owner of Deco's palace. That feels weird when I say it. But let's hear her thoughts. Sue, do you want your father's empire? Well, he's mega rich, and I'd get all his power when he croaks. Yes, well, aside from all that. It's a lot of all that to brush aside, you know. I could do a lot of the resources he's got. You have to run a series of arcades that you actually hate, casinos with no love for the kind of games you ported here. Oh, well, okay, running the palace would suck.
You didn't go down, just didn't go up.
I can always sell it for cash and buy myself an island.
What?
Here's where it goes up. Or heck, I could crash and burn his entire empire and start my own arcade on my own terms. There's so much possibility if I grit my teeth and tolerate him until he inevitably drops dead of butt cancer or something. Yeah, sounds good, but I need to stick by this old bastard if I'm gonna get his moolah. Sorry, hey, maybe one day we could open an arcade together. Pretty sure it's the opposite of the effect I was looking for. You love arcades. You've got pixels in your heart, Sue. I mean, look at this place. It's amazing. You built one heck of an arcade here, so you and your friends have a fun place to relax and enjoy themselves. It's not that great. A lot of the games are busted. True, I see some monitor burning and a few corrupted ROMs. These are telltale signs. There are telltale signs, and some of the power supplies are probably shot. But I bet I could get a lot of these games picked up and working in no time at all. Whoa, seriously? You clearly love games just like I do. You've got the spirit of a retro gamer. I can see now that when you hurt my games, it wasn't because you wanted to. You never willingly hurt a game. So I'd be happy to help.
Seriously, you think you can appeal to a love of these pieces of garbage?
Ooh.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
The only reason she has any of these games is because I couldn't find space in a landfill for them. They're my cast-offs. What's the love?
Wrong.
Damn it, Dad, they're not junk. When I was a kid, I used to love going to your arcades. Bring your daughter to work day was a treat. I got to have fun and enjoy all those great games. I felt special. Like, I was a special kid because my dad ran an arcade. I felt good. Like, you were this amazing person I would look up to. Then you started throwing them out and replacing them with leaping slot machines and mobile game ports. Sensing you'd lost her, Deco switches tactics.
Am I not generous?
And I gave you the games you loved, see? They're all down there. Instead of throwing them out, I give you a very generous gift as my beloved daughter.
It's not going to be enough to just say she loves games. I have to take Deco down a peg. You used to look up to him. When did that change, Sue? And just because they threw out games, or was it something more? It's not like he was always a jerk. No, I take that back. He was always a jerk. I just couldn't see it because I was a tiny little girl mystified by her arcade owning daddy. I didn't think that was it. It was any one thing. I just grew up. I grew up fast and hard. Started using my skills to get myself things he wouldn't get me. Waste of money, he said. And when he called me with a stolen credit card, I was expecting a lecture, punishment, a father trying to set his daughter on the right path. But he encouraged me. He said nobody in this world mattered, and if I could take something, I had a right to take it. To rely on myself. You know what, Dad? You're in bleep. And bleep. Asshole, I guess.
Yeah.
You taught me just to be just like you. That's what changed. I couldn't look up to him anymore, and I couldn't look up to myself either.
That's not...
Ooh. A heck of a breakthrough. It'll help me too, but I'm glad she can see that for herself too. This one.
Yeah.
So let me be clear about this. The reason you won't side with me over your father is you're worried he'll burn you, kick you out of his home, abandon you on the street. Let's put aside the question of whether he's holding such a threat over your head indicates a loving father or not. I mean, it doesn't, but if what you need is a place to stay to avoid being homeless, I offer my home. Wait, seriously?
Bad idea, friend.
I worked your arcade and now you're offering me free hots and a cot? I'm generous like that. Huh. Well... She can stay with me if it comes to that. Clyde, seriously, I wouldn't want to put you out. My parents like you. I like you. And they'll understand your situation. Please don't feel like you've got no options. You've got friends. You've got me. Just think about it, okay, please?
I wouldn't actually drive her from my home.
You understand.
That was just a figure of speech. I'm saying that I am her provider. I'm the reason she's able to...
Nah, I'm pretty sure you meant what you said. You threatened me with all the dire consequences of disobedience more times than I can count, and I'm getting sick of it. I don't think you can hold that over my head any longer.
Think about
This would be a mistake, Sue. Think about more than what roof you happen to be sleeping under. I can protect you in ways you cannot provide for yourself. Beyond food and clothing and a place to stay. Legal protection, notably. I'll keep your various radars. I'll make sure my enemies aren't aware you exist. You're safe under my wing.
Oh, definitely. But maybe I just don't care anymore. Maybe I'd rather flame out than put up with your bleep. Sounds like she's starting to see through his supposed generosity. Good.
You have one more. 99.97 might be enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're trying for 100.
I think I can pull it down.
Yeah.
Is that like, come work for us?
Ooh.
Hey Sue, you like arcade spirits, right? I offered you a second chance before. It still stands. I welcome you and your friends returning to enjoy our games. It's not like you wanted to hurt us. If you agree to stop pushing Deco's agenda by messing with arcade spirits, you can swing by anytime you like. I'll even comp you some tokens. Sound good? Absolutely. Except for, the small problems the lovely chainsaw lying in wait to finish the job and pulling me into the dirt. Afraid that a couple of bucks in tokens wouldn't go real far in paying for my funeral. I appreciate the offer and all, but honestly, if I wanted to come back, I'd come back, band or not. There's bigger things at play than what I want, though. But she raises the hand, shutting me down. Done talking about this. We're done.
Okay.
Dad, I honestly thought that'd work. She shut me down so fast, I doubt she'd want me to push any harder. Before I can get another word, she waves her hand, interrupting me. Okay, enough.
Man, this sucks.
I'm sick of all this talking. It's time for action. It's time for decisions. You made your case, Dad, and so have you, Ari. He wants to protect me and use me. It's patently obvious. But maybe the cost of turning my back on him is too high. Well, Ari wants me to throw it all away just because it's the right thing to do. As for me, what do I want? How do I want this to play out? This is it. Moment of truth. Did I convince Sue to abandon her father? Did we save Arcade Spirits, or was it all for nothing?
You know what? You, Dad.
Yes!
Excuse me.
Yeah, you heard me. Your poor f***ing excuse for a father and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? Yeah. And I don't think I care anymore. I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you. As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life. I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind
Woof!
for the rest of his life. Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
You can't do this. I forbid it. You are my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
She snaps her finger and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris. Would you kindly?
Would you kindly is a Bioshock reference.
Yeah.
And sure
Watching
thing.
Infinite reference?
No, the first one. Sure thing, Miss Sue. From my speaker, perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating words.
Knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me. And once I do my hair and pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
No, that's impossible. You said you blocked the recording devices.
Except for Ari. I said that I couldn't block Iris from functioning, just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove the data block now, Clyde. Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on a Deconami archives to 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN, Esports Center, and HGTV. Home and Garden Television? I figured the two guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March.
Ho 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 ho!
You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or two in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Inky, Blinky,
Yeah, boss?
show my father to the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No!
got a real Scooby-Doo feel to it.
You love it.
Inky and Blinky easily restrained Deco by the arms. But I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Whoa!
The second or the fourth is me.
Yeah, but I also don't want to come across like Deco.
That's fair.
To Sue. Because that would...
The first one then? Not the third one.
No, never the third one. It's not us.
It is funny though.
It is funny. I did not go this war, Mr. Narmi. All I did was end it. You did this to yourself. Think about that when you're behind bars. I'll hope for you to eventually come around to understand your own errors.
My only error was not destroying Francine and her damnable funplex sooner.
Are you still here? Not for long.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still.
And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes as the great weight has lifted. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relaxed into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting, to say the least. I think you'd better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, Ari, you're still here. Oh, I knew you were special. I knew from day one. If the heat ever cools off and we make amends of the lovely chainsaw, I might pop by to your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings. So, we square?
I think the top one. Not the second one.
Maybe the second one.
I'd say the top one.
But yeah. Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you giving up so much. And I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
I owed you, honestly. I may still owe you for that matter.
Whoa. We did it. We really did it. I mean, I knew we could do it. I really did. Yeah. We saved the arcade. Okay, so things are gonna be a bit wonky for a few days, and we'll have reporters swarming the place and maybe some cops. But we did it. We saved the arcade we built together.
A place where we can have a future together. An arcade of our dreams.
I love you. Thank you so much. It'll be everything I've ever dreamed it would be.
The next few days passed in a blur. That morning we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade before we'd even opened. Sue's care package of bad news that went out the wire caught their attention.
Mink Skater! Mink Skater! Is it true that Konami organized a game to hit on your arcade? How do you respond to the allegations that Konami is involved in international counterfeit plush doll prize ring? What is your relationship with the ghost monsters? Have you heard anything of allegations of child abuse? Have you seen Mr. Fame's article talking about the incident, praising your professionalism?
I did so many interviews that day that I lost my voice, mood. Fortunately, Naomi was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onward. Everyone left to see a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them feel self-righteous. Konami was now square in the crosshairs. It didn't matter that the official police response was a generic, "We're still investigating these claims." The court of public opinion had decided. Deco's palace was doomed. Who? The final crushing blow came at a press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how powerful are routinely targeted for harassment. Furthermore, what? No! Unhand me immediately! I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
Wait, is that the same chick who bought the
Yeah.
arcade machine?
And we never saw him again. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
It's like almost entirely combed over.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously, after the arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. It's at least expecting a trial or something.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food. I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Largely a line of hook'em, but it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deco's influence all the same. Who knows? Maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf and go straight after all. The Deco's Palace Board of Directors unanimously voted to eject him, given he just vanished into the guts of his judicial system. Oh, the arcade empire he established is still out there. Still powerful, still tacky as heck, and still a menace to small arcades like ours. But without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows, maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what he left behind. As for arcade spirits, good food, good times. It's a winning combination and one that's worked out great for us. Hamza's side of business practically prints money. The games don't pull in as much, but that's fine. Thanks for all the chicken wings we're selling, the place is packed to the brim with retro classics. There's something comfortable and classic about arcade spirits. When you're here, you can relax, grab a bite to eat, and have some fun. Who doesn't like that?
Having assisted in the slaying of Deco Nami's foul presence, Hamza finds himself tired of the restaurant business. It seems his wanderlust has returned.
I really wanted to see Hamza's 2 cents about Deco being gone.
Farewell, my friends. I leave my dining establishment in your capable hands. I must resume seeking mysterious and unknowable arcade treasures far and wide. I'll have a doggy bag of those delicious jalapeno poppers to go for when I depart, of course.
But the arcade, in the end, is less important than the people who call it home.
Did you? You looking at the picture?
It's so rad.
Do you see the rings?
I don't know what that tool is.
It's a screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a flathead.
What's she doing with it? Is she prying out one of the ICs?
Possibly.
There's a special tool for that.
Maybe that's that special tool.
It's not.
It's just a flathead screwdriver, I think.
The special tool's like a pair of tweezers, but with like an end bit on each side so you can
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got one. They're really good because those chips are fucking finicky as hell, and like they've got these brittle little legs, and you gotta be real careful with them. Cause especially with older stuff where it's a bitch to replace them. Especially when it's like a common chip that's been programmed with like proprietary code. It's like, how do you even get hold of that? You need to like go on the forums, find someone who's got one, who'll write it, who'll like read it from it and send it for you, and then you've got to have a reader. A dream we shared long ago. Sitting and watching the nighttime waves roll into Flotsam Beach. That dream came true. Arcade Spirits became our family arcade for many years to come. Just like Miss Francine before us.
Another bad chip to replace. It's getting harder and harder to keep these old games going.
But not impossible. Still so many great games to restore. And if anyone can keep our arcade dream alive, it's you, Naomi.
As dreams go, that's not a bad one at all. It's everything I ever hoped it could be. I'm so glad I found you. And I'm so glad you found me. Together, we'll make sure the spirit of arcades lives on. Forever.
In the end, I can honestly say I found my dream. Naomi and our whole world became my dream. I'd live happily ever after in that world for many years to come. Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. They say my empathy has rubbed off on Iris. With my influence, she's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Oh, Percy only had 2 years left to live. With the success of Arcade Spirits and with the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough.
My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all.
He'd live many years to come thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. Happy years spent with all of us. As for Moopy, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score. Well, I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of... Oh, no, you.
Although, I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we'll just have to see when we see.
Maybe Sue will get the high score and they'll compete back and forward. Ashley continued to be our mascot / main floor attendant by day at Arcade Spirits. Customers grew accustomed to seeing her smiling face when they came through the doors. As we grew and got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Arcade Spirits costume, and more people wanted to see our mascot on shirts, mugs, body pillows, even.
I just printed up another batch of Arcade Spirit hoodies. These things are selling like hotcakes. That was such a fantastic idea, Ari.
The costumers couldn't get enough.
Oh, and I just started working on the pattern for another mascot we should reveal soon. Maybe I'll even get you to model it for me one day.
Of the 4 Heavenly Kings invited her to live and play at their team house, Queen Bee instantly said yes. Listen, kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for bleeping ever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm gonna come back and visit. And often. And she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows, and even brings some of other big names to the arcade. We always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering for her all the while. This win is dedicated to Ari and everyone else at Arcade Spirits. I couldn't have done it without these amazing friends of mine. We always keep Fisty Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. Through good times and bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life. I'm really proud of you, you know? You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it, you did it, you made it happen. I'm lucky I got to be even a small part of that. A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't be here now if not for you. Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper the Life Coach. And you know, I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later rather than sooner, though. Why are you black and white? Gavin stood by us as we rose out of the ashes of Decker's onslaught, but eventually he chose to leave Arcade Spirits. He's always been a bit distant, true. Perhaps he felt it was time to move on. Perhaps he didn't find what it was looking for with us. We parted on good terms, and he went off to further his career somewhere else. Oh, these are the people who we
didn't know enough points with.
Yeah.
Aww.
Terrell keeps the Showtime stage alive here at Arcade Spirits until he got offered a job as their regional community manager. Terrell put his crewmate D in charge here as he set off traveling and organizing dancing tournaments around the world. He's doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. As he was never connected enough with anyone here to stay around. Wonder if he'll ever stop by again, hop on our stage and show us his moves. Love and friendship in the time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Arcade Spirits. Thank you, Arcade Spirits. My spirit is restored, and my future is bright. At last I can say, I'm truly happy. I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this. I wanted a great effort. But happiness is my reward for this day and every day to come. Tron. Wow. Wow. So this game was fucking rad. Look at that. We finished pretty much on time. You okay? I really, really enjoyed that. Oh. I've got... What did you think?
Yeah, it was good.
There was just so much to it. I feel like we only touched on like I feel like there was a lot of stories we didn't learn. Like, I definitely want to know what's up with Gavin. Letting Eddie Run gets the shout out. Oh! The 8-Bit Guy. I watch all of the 8-Bit Guy stuff. Wow. Yeah, this whole thing was... The whole thing was just super rad. Oh look, here's all of the games they directly referenced. I don't think they actually referenced DDR in the Groove. But they, I think a lot of these they kind of reference. They reference Game of Thrones? Well, I guess a lot of these we probably didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best visual novel I've ever played. Yes.
How many have you played?
5 or 6?
Okay.
Second best is,
Lexi? Street Fighter joke.
Where? Oh. Super Arcade Spurs 2 Turbo. Digital A Love Story is second, which is free, and if you like touching visual novels, that's worth checking out. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on the studio. I'm gonna see what else they've done.
I think it's the first game, I think.
Or I'm gonna check out the developers in the studio and see what else they've done then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was absolutely beautiful and one of the best games I've played. Like,
You want to look at the extras? You got
Yeah.
for all those finishing things?
yeah, just give me a minute. I just want to talk about this.
That's cool.
I loved all the little references and just how much they knew their shit on every level. Like, I mean, I assume they knew their shit on all the stuff that I didn't know my shit, and I'm sure references in all the other spheres were made as well, because, like, I got all of the, some of the, hardware side and a lot of the gaming references, and then a few of the other just, like, random references here and there, a couple of movie references. But yeah, this game was super rad. And yeah, the fact that it's just like completely LGBT friendly, including Ace, which never happens. Like LGBT is normally like, oh, LGB and like or LG with like maybe some B and pretty much never some T, and then pretty much never ever Ace.
Yeah.
So it's super rad that it included all of those identities. Yeah, and all the characters were all wonderful. Even the ones that didn't take to as much were wonderful, complete characters. I mean, like, it's pretty much just Teo that, like, which is funny given I'm, like, a long-time DDR player.
It was very forward.
Yeah, and that just doesn't do it for me. But, like, I really enjoyed Gavin. I just didn't get along with him. I know then that's fine.
Because often it was Gavin or Naomi.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a thing I would change. How about you?
It's all good.
Oh!
This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? You can't do this to me. I'm
well aware of who you are.
Good. Then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are.
True, if you were officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist, and neither do I.
What? You can't do this.
If you prefer, I can hand you over to the police, as the cybercrime task force is eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter's posted online. Specifically, the 1980X playtests.
The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. Oh, this is Polybius.
Yeah, of course it is. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Sinislotion's Pride and Joy, you hosted secret playtests of that game.
Oh, those tests? Sorry, but I didn't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machine was shipped out to our locations.
Exactly. Against our authority, Sinislotion distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left to help us find our property. Polybius was our project, Mr. Nami, and we want it back. Oh, look at that beautiful team molding. Is that just like setting up for a sequel?
No idea.
Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use the mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Also, would you like to save your character's story and data from this playthrough so you can use it in any future Arcade Spirits expanded content? Yes! Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing.
Let's look at the prizes.
Interesting. Do you want to read this?
An homage to the classic games of yesteryears mixed with the roguelike dungeon crawling experience. Movie is designed as a combination of retro arcade title and action RPG. Potions grant various power-ups such as speedy, strong medic missiles, and a single hit shield. Goal is to find the key and reach the door, but your maximum points you should hang around long enough to collect all the dots. Monsters will continue to emerge from the walls to discourage this though. The randomness of the maze and the monsters is actually fake. If you know the patterns, you can manipulate this RNG to give you easier mazes and less monsters, provided you're perfect at the game, of course, which Percy is.
So it's got a rogue element, a Pac-Man element, and like a Gauntlet element.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 3D render. In
Blender looks like.
Blender, yeah, definitely Blender. So cool.
Similar to MOBAs, the goal is to fight your way through the ninja creeps and attack the wise sensei in the enemy's dojo. You can only switch between the two lanes at specific places and the other wise fight on a 2D plane. With a mix of cooldown-based special abilities, items bought with gold beaten out of ninjas, and various fighting game and tile techniques. A fusion of the most popular long-standing esports genre and my favorite arcade genre, the side-scrolling of brawler seemed like a sweet combo.
It does look sweet.
The different designs of different choices of fencing.
Yeah. They all look so wrong. Just like,
Except for the middle bottom.
Yeah, except for Francine.
Yeah.
Because, not because any of them are wrong or not perfect, just because this is the Francine we know and love.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, looks like all of these made it in.
Yeah.
Max Enforcer. Except for Pixel Pool.
I don't recognize that.
Maybe it's that way we didn't go.
Could be.
Interesting.
See the big box in the middle? That's where the Pac-Man come out?
Yeah. But it's not nearly as obvious in this as
No.
it is in... Like, even in this top view, it's not nearly as obvious
No.
as it is in the final render. They did a really good job of, the flat coloring here with the, shaded background is just so perfect.
Mm.
Like, this is just, like, completely captured in the best way. Look, Pax. Ah! Konami code.
Yeah.
Huh? She's got heart tattoos in this one.
Mm.
Like, real big glasses. I kinda like that look. Ha! Fine. Like, real big puffy socks.
Mm.
All of these look like styles that she, like, if they wanted to, like, a fuck ton more equipped for no, extra gain. Like, she could switch between all of these styles and they'd all suit her and none of it would look out of place.
Then leave it left.
Mm. If we turn them all on, it should do a special thing.
Ooh, the good end. We didn't get the good end. That might have been everyone gets the stay the arcade
Yeah.
spirits. I doubt it was the best people we had. I think it's just people above a certain threshold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Love is in a time of quarters. Love in a time of quarters. More than BFFs. Yeah, that one is if you date Juniper.
Yeah, all of these are the different.
Power of friendship.
Reasonable Romance is Gavin. Cosplay. And okay, we know. Oh,
Extra Life is probably Percy.
Extra Life is definitely Percy.
Break the Matter is Queen Bee.
Yeah.
Double Dance
Teo.
is Teo. And Juniper is More than BFFs.
And Power of Friendship is no one.
Yeah.
Oh, those are really neat.
And Take It to the Max is if you went with Teo on the you went with Teo. What'd you click?
Hello, hello! You may be asking yourself, wait, what the heck did I just click on? What is this? Is this part of the game? No, it's a little something extra we throw in simply for fun. Today I'd like to teach you about home arcade cabinets. Sometimes called a MAME cabinet, named after the arcade emulation software that's commonly used for them. Let's play arcade classics at home on a real arcade machine. Well, it stands for multiple arcade machine emulator. In this interactive documentary, I'll walk you through the basics of what a home arcade cabinet is and how you can make one, or buy one, or whatever. But this is just an overview, a basic introduction with a few links to get you started, not a step-by-step guide. None of the links are considered official endorsements or sponsorship, because resources we come across in our own hobby work. We're not being paid for this. Still, we think once you learn more about these magical wonder boxes of arcade delight, you'll be eager to learn more. To start, pick a chapter. But probably you want to start at, part 1. This is probably pretty big, but I want to check it out.
Yeah.
Well, first, let's be clear about what we mean by a cabinet. You probably already know this, but classical arcade games aren't like home game consoles today. Well, depends what you mean by home game consoles today. Each game comes in its own wooden box, a housing with circuits, joysticks, and a monitor. But these days, you're not restricted to a single game in a single cabinet. Not with a custom-built home arcade, sometimes called a main cabinet or multi-arcade. These cabinets look like the real deal, but use a general-purpose computer instead of a single-circuit game board. Okay, so this is all just pretty much...
Let's skip it. I just want to go through it.
I will definitely go through it, but,
We have 10 minutes left on the stream.
but I'll go for it by myself.
Cool.
I don't think it's something that needs to go through on stream. Thanks for visiting. Hope you enjoyed this little extra. Now back to the game. Yeah, it's just there.
Okay.
I need to know if these dip switches do anything.
Probably not.
Do they stay in the same position? They do. Huh. Same credit.
Oh man, Red Pie.
What's Renpai?
It's the
Hyphen, I'm assuming.
commonly known visual novel maker.
Nice.
It's like Unity for visual novels.
Nice. Well, yeah, I think we're done here. This has been absolutely rad, and I've loved this so fucking much. I can't... Hold on. Hold on, just watch. Naomi! Alright, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. This game is so rad. I'm exhausted. But I've loved this game so much, and I hope you all have enjoyed it, at least a fraction.
You should contact the Arcade Express people, see if you can put our game up on their like list of who's played it.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a series of tweets just talking about my thoughts about this game.
Yeah.
Because I love it so much. It's been wonderful. And yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed at least, yeah, a fraction of as much as I have, because if you have, then that's still a lot of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hope to see y'all around. Our next game is tomorrow.
No,
so
it's in there. It's in there.
yeah, we have a con for this weekend, so our next stream is just a short hour stream, 12 to 1.
Well, it's in my next stream, right? Spelled correctly.
Yeah, so no Yakuza weekend this weekend, except we just got some more wild cards.
And
Probably
tomorrow,
Val playing
Sunday, the exact same thing.
Spire game.
Maybe Slay the Spire. I'll see maybe something like that, or maybe like Snow playing more Overcooked.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Well, I'm gonna be pretty social now because we're going to do role playing.
That's
I
fair.
only have like so much socialness in me, and streaming counts. Anyway, thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Thanks,
Bye.
Thanks to I don't know what the studio's name is, but thank them so much. It's so rad. I love this so much. Bye, y'all.